if you ever thought, why is my wireless bill so high, then let me tell you about Mint Mobile, gang, who I'm partnered with today's videos. I'm sure you've heard of Mint Mobile just from seeing the ads with owner Ryan Reynolds. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for as low as $15 a month, and you don't have to sacrifice any coverage, speed, or data. They're built on the nation's largest 5G network. They keep costs low because they sell direct to you online. They cut out the retail stores and salesperson. Why should you pay more than you must for access to the same network? Click the link in the description or scan the QR code. You see that on screen. I got the QR code on screen for you to scan. If not, you can head to mintmobile.com/sneakdis. All Mint Mobile plans are unlimited nationwide talk and text, plus lightning fast 5G and free mobile hotspot. Mint also offers a modern family plan that lets you set up a super affordable family plan with as little as 2 lines. Like I said, it's a good plan, $15 a month. Plans are as low as $15 a month. Right now, we're at the stage where Cortez is staying at home by himself, and we have no house phone. So we use a cell phone at the house for him, which is great for us. He can still go on his YouTube, still go listen to his podcast or whatever he wants to listen to, still watch video, and still have lightning speed service so me and my mom can reach him. Me and my wife can reach him when we're not home. Switching to Mint is super easy. Thanks to their digital eSIM cards, you can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If you're interested in reliable coverage and fast data for a fraction of the cost, go to mintmobile.com/sneakdis to get started. Also linked in the description in the video, and you can scan the QR code on screen. Like I said, we appreciate everybody at Mint Mobile. Plans as low as $15 a month. Easy way to get yourself set up. Is better than sitting inside of a cell phone store for hours and hours so they can fiddle around with their phone trying to get your contacts transferred over. Like I said, go to mintmobile.com/sneakdis. All right, gang.
My mic off?
Nope. Yo, Sneak This Podcast. Episode 334. George, Greg, Andy, back in the building. Hey. Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. Appreciate everybody who comments. Appreciate everybody who's rocked with the podcast for so long. Appreciate everybody who sends DMs and messages and always has positive words and posts the podcast and stuff like that, as always. We are doing top 10. Now, we haven't done a top 10 in a long time on this podcast, all right? Now, like I said, we're on episode 334. This is a sneaker podcast. Now, I'm sure we have some other ones we've talked about, sneaker-related top 10s, I think, right?
Probably.
I think we've said it and like, oh, that's a good idea. I can't remember any of them right now.
Me neither.
So which means they may not get done until December probably, when we can actually remember them again. This isn't a sneaker top 10. We've done movies. We've done TV shows. We've done a lot of stuff. Movies was one of them. Was it Villains?
We did.
No. That was one that we said we got to do.
There's cameos.
Maybe Cameos was one.
Villains, I think, was another one.
Or did we already do Villains?
No, they didn't do Villains. We did like movies from 2010s that we liked.
Oh, yeah, that's
TV
right.
Dads.
Oh, yeah.
What else?
I can't. We've done every single thing related to sneakers, as far as, you can do up to date, up to now. But today, we had talked about this a long time ago. I think we were joking about it in the thread, but we are doing top 10 emojis to us. To us. That may be a preview. That may be on my list. It may not be.
Or it may just be happy belated Memorial Day.
Maybe. Shout out to all the vets out there.
Yeah, shout out to the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
He got his,
Shout out to Miami Heat. Yeah, you got your vet hat on.
You got an Air Force shirt on.
Yeah, and you got the Tuskegee Airman on. Look at you. Salute. I salute you. We're doing top 10 emojis today. I got no honorable mentions on my list, by the way. I thought about putting some on there, but I really didn't need any. I wanted to put a bunch of flags on there. There's a lot of stuff on there that, like, I didn't even know was on there.
Me too. I literally, I never go past, like, I don't scroll through emojis.
No.
So I did that today, and there was way too many.
Like, I don't use any food.
Really?
Never. I never use any food, any candy. I don't use any animals. The only animal I used to use was chicken, but that was for, like, suck my cock. But
you don't do the goat emoji?
No, don't do the goat. I do the skulls, like if you laughing really hard. I do that every once in a while, and that's rare. I usually just say I'm crying laughing, but the skulls, I never do that. Caskets, I don't do stuff like that. Vampires, I ain't do nothing like that.
Against it.
I don't.
Yeah, zombies, genies, fairies.
You use that stuff?
No, I just
okay.
saw all that on there.
Hey, I'm sitting there looking through all these flags. I went through the day trying to guess the country's flags, and I was like, dang, I don't know a lot of these countries. I know the main ones, though. I went through them, though. You should do it. Pickups. Andy, you got any pickups? Any pickups since the last time you've been here?
Yeah. Actually, I haven't gotten too much. I got the SB Jordan 4s.
Where'd you get them from?
Nike.
Oh, okay.
Early access.
You like them?
Yeah, they're cool.
They're just regular.
They're fine.
They're all right. They can't suck.
Yeah.
They're just fine.
Honestly, now that they're coming out with like every color like we guessed they were gonna do. Like,
has that been confirmed?
Yeah, there's at least like 6 coming out.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Same type of thing. Like it's all white, but it just has like where the colors just very.
Switched it. I saw a Jordan SB6 coming out too. So
oh, really?
Next year. So we'll see.
We'll go to that topic later.
Nike's collabing with itself right now.
Yeah.
So that's all it's doing. What else you got?
I did get those Jordan 1 greens.
Black toe greens, Celtic greens, whatever they call.
Thing is because like I'll always wear Jordan 1. It's something you can just always throw on.
When the last time you wore Jordan 1 though?
Literally on Saturday.
High or low?
High.
Which one was it?
Black toe.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we went to, it was my brother's birthday, so we went to dinner and then Scottsdale, so.
They're going to Scottsdale.
Hot chick. I got in with Jordans.
What is hot chick? That's a new club,
it's been around like 2 years. It's right next to Boondocks.
I don't even know what that's at. What's that?
Hot chick is chicken sandwich place.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, the chicken sandwich place?
Yeah, but it's a club though too.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I know it's a chicken sandwich place, but I know it's a club too.
Yeah, they got food and but they hip hop and TVs all around and arcade games and like Pop Shot.
Oh,
like,
really?
No, like Yuri was there.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was texting him because I saw a story and then I was like, where you at? And he's like, hi-fi. I was like, oh, let me know if you come over here. And then we left like half hour later. I looked at his story. He was in right where I walked by, just playing basketball right there in the front where they have like a mini court there you can play on too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You packed?
No, that's what's good because like most people were kind of around our age, like early 30s, mid 30s, and not enough people were dancing like anyone's way. You could walk through just fine, like perfect capacity.
How do cats our age dance now? They still be freaking?
No. No, they don't.
Oh, they don't? Oh.
Because, like, Megan started to dance with me a little bit, and I was like, read the room. Like, it's like, we haven't been to the club together in so long that we were like, we didn't know what.
Told his wife, read the room.
I don't think I know what to do either if Roselle's not
right? Well, I was like,
okay. I don't think I know what to do if Roselle started dancing. Read the room.
Start dropping it low and stuff.
I mean,
like, whoa.
Don't you dance at weddings and stuff? I mean, maybe I'm not saying you've been to one recently, but same kind of thing. People fast dance at weddings. I don't think they be like grinding on each other, but
I mean, like,
but wedding songs are like they're always like usually the same. Like everyone dances the same way. It's like
I feel like wedding dances, everybody's just doing
yeah.
this. They just like this at weddings.
100%. I was just at one in April, and that's how everyone was jumping around,
like slow dancing and stuff like that. Do they at weddings?
Fam, are you okay?
No, the bride and the groom slow dance. Do like people be actually?
Yes.
Oh man, last wedding I've been to, I'm trying to think.
George's.
Honestly, I'm trying to think. That's the last one that I could think of. I've been to. I know. I went to one.
Bride and groom would want everyone to join them on the dance
floor.
floor.
No, see, I went to one up north in Flagstaff, and they played like some, with like happy songs, like
happy.
I mean, yeah, like songs like that.
Well,
like,
yeah,
Kanye Good Life or whatever it is.
No, like the poppy happy songs.
Yeah, it's like Black Eyed Peas stuff or
things like that.
Yeah, like
gonna be a good day or whatever.
Yeah. You might get shots thrown in there.
Yeah,
like
shot.
Yeah, do the one from the window to the wall.
Yeah, that.
You get that. You get some Flow Rider. Get low. You get some of that, and then you look, and it'd be like a few girls like in a circle doing something, but like I don't see guys over there with them like getting it in or nothing like that. I'm talking like back in the day, we used to be in the club against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's a little bit different.
Be like this.
Yeah, Juvenile would come on. And
oh, my God. Juvenile, come on, fam.
Cats keep running.
Fam, you can still be in line trying to pay to get in, dude. You just going to run through the door. I'll come back and pay you later. You running through, you hear that, hip-hop
Set it
beats.
down for
That's
the
what we
99
said.
to the 2000.
You running. You hear B.I., come on, you running. Girls getting crazy in there.
No, it's a nice little spot though. I mean, they got like we played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the vintage video game for a while.
They got arcades in there too.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, didn't know that.
Nice little spot. Yeah. So I wore those Jordan 1s black toes that night. Anyways, I got those Vans old school bolts, like the lightning bolt one.
Oh, you got them? How are they?
Oh, they're so nice. They're my new beaters. I've worn them like 6 times already.
Really? I got them when they got on sale, but I haven't opened them. I got the red ones though. They didn't have any my size in the black or the green pair.
Oh, really?
I
got them
black pair
because I followed that Vans dad on.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, and he posted it like right away, and I just happened to see it right away, and I got them.
Yeah, see, I got like the Soul Links thing, and they were like 56 maybe or 48 or something like that, and the black didn't have my size. I could have got a. Yeah, they have my size in the black.
Well, these are like leather too, so there's not much like.
I haven't worn them yet. I got the red ones.
Okay.
So I haven't worn them yet.
No, I love those. They're. I don't know. It's just you can throw them on with anything. Good summer
Vans.
shoe. I did get the Booker GT cuts just because I had to.
What they look like?
I should have brought those actually.
Yeah, you should have brought those.
They're just the basketball shoes.
You gonna hoop in them?
Maybe. I don't know because I bought Giannis's like 4s, the Giannis 4s, because they had them on like $59 on Nike. So I haven't even worn those yet. So that's what I'm wearing this season. But and then what else? And then these.
Oh yeah, Bad Bunny. George, you know a Bad Bunny song yet?
Nope. Or Maluma or the other one.
I don't know who Maluma is.
That was nice.
I do like this box. So this is a better Adidas box because Adidas boxes are trash. Okay.
I didn't know.
Putting a lot of bags in their stuff too lately.
So those Van bolts, they came in a bag too, or came with a bag.
Yeah, I got some Sambas that like I hadn't wore, and I decided to start wearing them, and I know they had a bag in them, and like 8 laces in them. Let's see these. Oh, shite. Dang, these joints is big. You like these?
They're okay.
I like the way they look, but I didn't expect them to be this bulky.
Yeah, they're a little like wide.
They're wide. That's what they are.
I like that wide. They put some rope laces in there, and then they give you the option for the regular ones.
Oh yeah.
Skate or die, dude.
I would kind of like the rope laces.
I think they need to be a little thicker, but.
Oh, can you take this other tongue out?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it too close.
Oh, they snap together.
Oh yeah, that's right. There, it's a snap.
Is that like to put something in it? These is
no
kind of crazy. They're not too heavy though. They look like they'd be heavy though. I like these though. I like the material on these. I like the height on these. I think these look good. I don't know if I know how to wear them with my pants. Maybe I don't know. But when he wears them on the court side, they look fire. But I like this colorway. These joints is clean. I had a chance to buy them. Everybody did.
Yeah.
I think I sent the link in the thread.
You did. That's why I got them.
Oh, that's how you got them. Oh, okay. I can't remember what these were. What was it? 150?
180.
180. Yeah, these joints are a little bit high. George, you want to see it?
But
you catch it? Yeah.
Because that was from his website.
Can I catch?
Oh, like, yeah.
Them joints shipped from Puerto Rico, too.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
Because then Adidas had them on...
they had them on
Confirmed or whatever, too.
I think they sold out on Confirmed,
Oh, did they?
I don't know.
Them joints sat for a minute on his website.
Yeah. I think nobody was really expecting that. The first colorway sold out pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I've never seen anybody with the first colorway. Them joints is clean to me.
I think these are made for doing parkour, though.
Parkour? Nah, I wouldn't do parkour. They're too heavy for parkour.
That's the whole point, huh? You can't. I mean, your foot is solid on any surface.
No, you gotta have flexibility, though, just in case your foot hit that corner wrong and it gotta bend.
See, with that little button on the front,
this right here, you just even if on the toe is keeping you flat on every surface. Oh, look on the back.
Wait, what'd you call it? A button?
that little his logo thing, that little button.
Oh,
thing
that was the eyeball.
Whatever it is.
Okay.
It reminds me of like what was that skate company like Osiris? It reminds me of that because they had that like big thing right there. Too.
You didn't even put the 2 Adidas releases on topics.
What Adidas releases?
Number
Yeezys.
one, Adidas man who left, who you said didn't leave, and number 2, the one you sent in the thread today with the inner thing, the booty, the booty.
What them Climacools?
Whatever, I don't know.
I mean, if you want to talk about them, Joyce would be able to sell at the outlet.
You said it in the thread, which I assume meant you wanted some kind of reaction. I mean,
it said first look. You gotta be first in the thread sometime to post stuff, just like sneaker news.
Yeah. Well, half of us don't scroll up half the time, so
yeah, I'm like, you see something first, you check the minutes on the tweet. Oh, posted 23 minutes ago. Posted in the thread. Let me go ahead and throw it in there first. Somebody said they fired or not. Well, I put that in there. What's the other release? Yeezys?
No, Adidas man. What's man's name? Fear of God man.
He didn't release anything yet.
Fam, the pictures came out.
But we've seen them pictures before already. We haven't. Well, we just didn't see him in that picture, but we've seen the shoe already before.
I haven't. Bless you.
You don't look at sneakers no more. You don't talk about sneakers anymore.
Bless you.
I know George's like sneakers must be lonely.
Yeah, see, but
they'd be like in Toy Story, like Woody and them, or like he don't play with Woody anymore, and he'd be looking out like.
No, he don't.
And George over there breaking cards, and like, oh, they're all dusty and sad.
And that's a prime example of why sneakers are where they are right now. No interest. It ain't got no limit availability. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. What else you pick up? That's it.
Oh, it has to do with availability.
Nah,
it's too much.
Nah,
too much product.
Okay, well,
I've been saying that.
No.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
There's also too much of the same product.
Well, yes and no.
We don't need Air Maxes with big bubbles in every colorway.
You can falsely create scarcity and demand by lowering production. The same thing card companies do when they put a 1 of 1 on a card. It's fake scarcity. Yes, you took cardboard and you put 1 and another 1 with a slash in the middle, and you created something that's desirable. Congratulations. There's a bazillion other of the same guy, just in a different color, but it's the same cardboard.
There are some sneakers that released recently that were only like Air Maxes that I think were only like 1,000 of, and them joints is under retail.
What shoe are you talking about, though? That matters. I can't remember
what it's called. Was it Air Max 1, though? Scarce, limited? Like, what does it matter? We'll talk about it.
The type of shoe you're talking about matters.
You got any pickups, George?
Zero
new interest. He only cares about cars, huh? No interest. Sneakers are cooked, huh? Look at this podcast. Look at us. We just here hanging out.
You got Vans on. You don't even wear your stuff.
Oh, facts.
At least I got Dunks on.
Well, yeah, you paid what, $700?
I know. you went and picked them up for me. You should know what I paid.
I was in the studio that day when you were about to go get them. You're like, man, George,
the first number started with a 3. I don't think it was a 7.
I think it was a 5.
No, it was a 3, and I'm pretty sure the second number was a 6.
I think 360?
300?
3600?
I knew he was going to do that.
3-6 Mafia.
Because those joints were a hitter.
Maybe it was a 4, but it definitely wasn't a 7.
It was high. That cat met me in that parking lot at Westgate, and he was happy. Man. He got out that car. He was like, "What's up, bro? Yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah, appreciate it." He was like, "Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, no, 1 of 1."
And now he listens to the podcast.
1 of 1. No, he don't.
I have no idea who it is.
Me neither. I can't remember what his name was. Pickups for me. Nothing. I think. Look, man, it's just too much stuff going on. And things that I'm worried about right now just ain't sneaker related. It's just not. I try my best. I look at stuff online, and obviously you still get notifications of certain things. I tried for Sean Witherspoon Sambas. I did. I like those a lot, but didn't get them, which I'm like, why not? You know what I mean?
Did you put?
They're probably under retail now.
Maybe I didn't even go.
His
look.
Usually are.
Yeah.
Did you guys put in for Yeezy raffles?
I didn't do any Yeezys.
Well, it's tomorrow.
Did you? Which ones did you try for?
Blacks.
Just the black ones? You didn't try for that new Beluga?
I have Belugas. DS.
Yeah, but what are these ones? Are like a brown
Naluga?
right?
Yeah. Can you say that?
What is that?
You said New Beluga, so I said Naluga.
Oh, you gotta take it easy. You getting mighty close.
What word is that supposed to sound like?
I don't know. It made Andy look quick. Andy went, well, what?
He's going to have HR write you up again.
Yeah, you better be careful.
No, it's like they call it carbon.
you didn't even know what I said, and you come about be careful.
Yeah. So it's like that, like terracotta plus the orange stripe. I don't know. I have blue. Here's the thing: is it okay to wear Yeezys? I don't even know.
I don't know either. Like, I mean, I got nothing again. Like I said, like if Wave Runners drop, will I try? Maybe. Like I just, I don't really. Pirate Blacks, maybe Turtle Doves, maybe.
Pirate Blacks did drop. That's what.
Oh, it's on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a V2 all black one.
Oh, it might. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anybody who's trying for them. Like, I didn't see anybody. You didn't do any, George?
Of what?
Yeezys.
Man.
I know you even just sell. I thought you were trying to slang some. Like, I'm
slang some to who?
I'm curious to see what a re-release of a shoe that hasn't come out.
It's a V2.
Okay, so like these haven't been out in what, a year and a half now?
More than that.
A little bit more than that. So like, I'm curious to see if these would push resell a tad bit. I don't know. I have no idea. I seen like High Snobiety post something like asking are Yeezys more important than Yeezy, like himself. Like, have Yeezys overshadowed him, and I'm like,
no wonder why he's wearing those football pads. He wanted to be bigger than those shoes.
Yeah, I'm like, Kanye himself haven't wore. I can't remember the last time I seen him wear Yeezys. We've talked about him before. Like,
no, he wears boots.
Yeah, when's the last time you seen Kanye?
Man, the last time I seen
Kanye,
Kanye, he had no shoes on, looked homeless in the street.
No, those were shoes.
Nah, they weren't.
That
shoes.
was a shoe that I remember like a long time ago. Remember they had posted them and they looked like just swim sock booty things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the heck? But like, I can't remember the last time I seen Kanye in a V2 Yeezy 350 or any of the boots, any of them. He wears all Balenciaga Balmain things.
Did he wear those 450s, right?
Huh?
Did he wear the 450s?
He may have at some point.
Like the first colorway, maybe?
Maybe. It's been so long, man. Like, even when you see him now online, like, it just seems tame. Like, he's not really saying nothing. I seen something today about another documentary coming out, but I don't know what it's called. Ye 24, which who Lord knows what that could be. That could probably something political, but who knows with him. But other than that, who knows, man?
I mean, is it better to wear Tom Sachs or Yeezys?
I'm wearing my Tom Sachs, and I ain't picked them up yet. I got them from Tom. Look, Tom Sachs is a clown person, but my point with him is that what?
I'm waiting.
He's a clown person, but the thing is with him that environment that he created there, he's not the only one who's created the type of work environment. Like, and I'm not saying that that's anyone's fault, but we're talking about. I did a whole episode, and I ain't talking about Tom Sachs anymore. I'm wearing my Tom Sachs, like whenever I decide to pick them up. But Blancs had them for months now, so
I mean, I picked those up. Johnny Gonzalez situation all over again.
I didn't pick up those fly
knit racers
for what 5 years from Johnny. Like I bought them joints at an $8 like or whatever that was.
Somebody's about to come for you for your neck, bro.
So who knows?
Keep that same energy with saxophone and Yeezy up,
bro. You don't even know what Saxophone Man did. No.
Me?
Yeah.
No one does except the people involved.
I read it in depth.
Man, I know you ain't saying you know more than me.
I read it in depth.
Oh, you didn't.
He was doing some mean stuff. He was making people go pick up his dry cleaning and stuff like that.
Somebody on the podcast
had a room called the rape room.
Keep that same energy.
Look, you see me in them sulfur yellows, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm doing design."
You about to? So now it's okay now. All right.
Appreciate by that Pivot Socks.
Next you and Jeffrey Epstein
all right.
Exactly.
Appreciate by that Pivot Socks. Go to getpivot.com. That's GETPYVOT.com. Use the promo code Sneak This Podcast. Get yourself a percentage and free shipping on socks. Like I said, use the promo code Sneak This Podcast. That's GETPYTVOT.com. Appreciate everybody that get at Pivot Socks. Every pair you purchase does support an episode of this podcast. George, what comes out for releases this week? Look at that. We got 3 ads in one episode. We're out of control. I'm going to turn off YouTube ads now.
You're a moron.
Miss out on that $36. What come out this week, family?
We need the calendar to load.
Dang, you got no service. You need Mint Mobile.
Request timed out. I actually need. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say it. Cause probably can't. Cause you said it's the craziest thing of all time.
Oh, don't say it then. I don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
Greg doesn't want to do any more editing than he has to.
You right.
What is this?
Yo, Go app don't work.
This entire app reset itself or something.
I was on Go app yesterday, and I went to like upcoming sneakers. They had one in there, and I was like, "Well,
this sneakers says January 1st.
Yeah, something
That's
wrong.
That's not today, though.
Something wrong with the upcoming sneaker part.
Oh, now it won't even work.
Guess that's it. Guess y'all gonna have to go the old school way. Search it yourself. Oh, it's working for me. You gotta hit calendar.
You got no doy. I do that every time.
That's what I got right here.
You must got the new update.
Nah, I got Wi-Fi.
All right. I guess they didn't share it with me. Okay. Matter of fact,
Clear your throat.
Huh?
Go ahead.
How do I not? Normally the Wi-Fi will be like, yo, share the Wi-Fi with somebody. Let me see if I click on my Wi-Fi, if it'll say share it. Share it with me, family.
You might as well say everything, too. Don't skip over nothing. Who cares?
Is it the one without a password?
Fam, I don't know. No, it has a password.
I mean, you're connected to it, so you should know.
Yeah, it's one with the password.
It has a lock symbol?
Yeah, probably.
Guess that's it. Oh, this says I have a voucher.
No, that's not the one. ABI Guest is the one.
Yeah, you got to share it.
How do you share Wi-Fi? I've never done that before.
Oh, ABI Guest. I thought it was the other one.
Nah. But
normally it'll pop up on your screen.
Oh, I can share the password.
Yeah, see?
I ain't never seen that before.
Normally it'll do that.
Holy shite. You could make somebody's iPhone share the password like that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if you know each other.
I didn't know that.
I have no idea if that's true or not.
I've never seen that before.
Always do that.
You done that before, Andy?
Share it with Andrew Green.
Dang.
Andrew.
I can share it with him too. How'd I do that?
It worked.
It said
I shared it with him already.
Dang.
It says share it with Andrew Green.
Let's
no
do
E at
it.
the end. Dunk Low SE Easter kids shoe.
Didn't Easter already pass?
Came out today. What? Sneakers and stuff. Adidas Harlem. Whatever. I don't know. I didn't even know they called the model Harlem. That came out today.
Wait a minute.
Is that Jack Harlow?
No, these are supposed to be like Jim Jones or something like that. I seen him doing an ad.
I sent that in the thread.
That's what that is?
Yeah, you said that in the thread. But I also think I heard Jim Jones diss Adidas before. So I don't know.
ISPA Mind Body.
And Soul.
It looks like Tres Leches cake.
That came out. Hey, well, that came out today and it sold out.
What, this did?
Yeah. I'm on sneakers right now. It's sold out.
People are begging for something different. Begging.
And there's probably 7 pairs on the website.
Begging. See, you be making up your own limit, your own stockings, stocks.
What are you talking about?
You be making up your own.
You think that sold out if that had the same number as Jordan 11s? If you don't stop,
you don't know. Okay, yeah, you pick 11s. We know a million come out every year.
It's not about knowing. It's about using common sense. No. They're not selling 500,000 pairs of that shoe. That shoe probably had 500 pairs.
Yeah, but you don't know if they're selling 500,000 pairs of anything else. You're just making an assumption.
People can see stock numbers on some of the stuff. Like, what are you talking about?
Just because you can't, I know you didn't go look at no stock numbers for them.
Damn, it's all over social media. What are you talking about?
Get to the releases, Bucko, so we can talk about the Business Insider
Stop
article
making stories up when it's on social media.
Nike shuffling executives while Air Maxes and
your
Jordans
favorite
pile
topic
up.
ever that you just completely made up.
And I hate 3-point shots.
Talking about me making stuff up.
3-pointers is the worst shot ever created. They should get rid of the 3-point line.
Damn, if you don't stop.
Goofy.
Yeah, so then a 30-footer could be a mid-range.
Geek shot.
It's stupid. Huh?
Damian Lillard pulling up for a 35-foot 2-pointer.
Geeks went 9 for 48.
Get rid of 3-pointers, man. If you don't get rid of yourself,
no, they should. You should have a percentage of over 45% shooting from 3 to be allowed to shoot one.
No one does that.
I don't give a shite.
Yeezy Boost 350 Carbon Beluga.
I ain't mad at it.
Tiana Taylor Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort.
How do y'all feel about that?
Stinks.
She
did
different.
She did. I haven't seen that new movie she's supposed to be in, but she did act well in.
I watched it.
In how high? What is it called? How many can you jump? What is it?
White Man Can't Jump?
Yeah, that one. She acted well in that one.
She did great in the one that she's in. I mean, it's like a Losing Isaiah type movie, but it had a twist in it though. I got a sneak preview of it. Me and my friend.
I haven't seen that yet.
I mean, that joint had a twist at the end.
What's the name of it?
1 in a Million, I think.
How High Part 2 or whatever it's called will make you say she should get more movie roles.
Oh no. I've always said that about her. I said on the podcast before, she should stop worrying about music and strictly stick to acting. She's always complaining about people not respecting her in the music industry, and her albums are fire. Forget the music. She can act. Like, act.
All right. I mean, we need to know what happened with Mos Def, but...
What?
We need to know what happened with Mos Def.
What do you mean what happened?
Why it used to be like almost a headliner in movies and then completely disappeared.
Well, I mean, didn't he get kidnapped in Africa and then came back with a new name? And
man, what?
He had got kidnapped for a while and then he got free and then he came back as a completely different name and now he's like odd.
So you think his brain got scrambled or something? I think you making more stories up. Man.
No, what's his name now?
Yasin Bey, man.
Yeah, Yasin Bey. Yeah. He had got kidnapped. And then he came out with a whack album, and then that was it.
Fam, if you don't relax.
I'm not making this
He's
up.
literally out there doing Black Star tours, dude. He's fine, clearly.
I mean, that's cool. You know, he hanging out with friends. That's what that is.
If you get mind boiled, you just hang out with friends and you cool again.
I mean, who else you gonna hang out with?
He's hanging out with Dave Chappelle.
He wouldn't even know who his friends are if his brain was scrambled.
I didn't say he was tortured. I didn't say he was waterboarded. I said he got kidnapped.
You said he came back as a completely different person.
Yeah, he came back. Talking about his name is no longer Mos Def. His name is Yosemite Sam, whatever you said.
If I went to Africa and came back with a different name, I wouldn't even know who you are. What are you talking about?
It may not have been Africa. I don't know where it was. He got kidnapped somewhere.
You just making stories up today.
No, I'm not.
You read one ad, dude. Look at you. One serious ad, and you turned into...
I read two. These Tiana Taylors are all right.
They suck.
The leather on them look really good.
She's a better actor than that shoe was designed.
But these are Chicago's. These are just Chicago's.
That shoe sucks.
Nah, I like the two difference in shoes. I like the materials. I think there's something good. They're women's. I think there's something good. I don't care for the thorns on the swoosh that much. But, I mean, look, it's a good start. All right? Tiana Taylor probably should have had a Jordan.
It's a good start,
She probably should have had a Jordan 1 about 15 years ago, to be honest with you. Something.
I think she had a shoe 10 years ago.
Yeah, she had like a Reebok ice cream joint, I think, or something like that. What else you got?
They're okay.
All right.
$5.50 hemp pack, sea salt.
People ain't paying much attention, though, but New Balance is kind of cooled off.
Oh, they just dropped too many 550s.
New Balance.
And they all look the same.
All the protection packs cooled
off, man.
Cooled off.
Man, that's the wrong word.
People treated New Balance last year like they treated Adidas that one year. Catch was like, New Balance is coming for Nike. They closed. Catch was saying it. Now...
Yeah, but that's old news. That's like 2 seasons ago, not last season.
Last year, people were... Maybe was it last year? Maybe the year before.
2 years ago.
Whatever it was, the Catch was like this, NB over swoosh. They were saying stuff like that. They were saying we're close.
Me over you.
But the same thing happens. The same thing happens. How come... How many, pink shoes or gray shoes can you buy?
Exactly. How many can you buy?
They're all New Balance only does white, pink, and gray.
See, here's the thing. That's a topic actually for what's a shoe that only collabs sell? New Balances. To me. There you go.
That's debatable.
I think collabs are the only thing that do sell in general.
Because you ain't buying 574s and you ain't buying none of the other stuff. You only buy collabs.
I don't buy those.
When you buy one.
Man, last time I bought a New Balance.
It's going to be a Kith one probably, right?
Don't start.
I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a New Balance.
Yes, you did.
I went to go try for Frank Lloyd Wright.
You got a box full of New Balances. So.
None of them are collabs.
I understand that, but you said I don't know when the last time I bought one.
And guess what? Guess what? The joints suck.
I haven't seen the pink one yet.
Suck. On foot, suck.
Guess that's it. Huh?
They only built for people who built like Rico.
You actually copped Frank Lloyd Wrights. You just copped a size 8 or whatever.
Yeah, I did. Man, them joints was affordable too. No tax, no shipping in state. Fire.
What you gonna do? Ship it to yourself?
No, but I'm just saying, going to the register and they say $160, please, and on the dot is fire. No tax, no nothing, fire. We would have got them joints shipped from Kip. It would have been $25 shipping.
Yeah, but I feel like if most of the models would be 200 even before shipping anyways.
I was shocked at how low they were. To be
Yeah,
honest with you.
Are they reselling?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe one of the colorways. It was 2. But see, that's what's crazy. Now, maybe Kith has always done this, but collabs now come in multiples of 2s now.
I think you went to the wrong thing. You must have been on the reservation, huh?
I was at actual Frank Lloyd Wright
No
design
taxes,
building. The old ladies had iPads, and they was like, sugar? There's only an 8 and a 7.5 left, sugar.
I was about
like,
to say
oh
something
my
crazy,
gosh,
but nope. Not going to say it.
What else come out?
50 years of hip-hop, Dunk High, which, I mean, why is it I don't get it. Why is it a Dunk High?
It's a pack. It's a whole pack.
50 years of hip-hop. Okay.
Both colorways around, like, in my size, like 230.
Air Jordan 37, EYBL collab.
Good design.
Say collab.
They all right.
Women's Air Max 1, Michigan Snakeskin.
Now, I had no idea these were coming out. Had anybody ever seen these before?
No.
I don't get it.
I mean, I ain't going to say they whack, but, I mean, they'll be under retail very soon.
LeBron WWE Glitch.
That does not say WWE.
Isn't that? Ain't that WWE group NXT or whatever? What's that group? That
NWO?
What was the group that did like with the X?
Oh,
GX?
Degeneration
Yeah.
X?
That's not them?
No.
Glitches? Degeneration X Glitch
I
LeBron.
think this is a video game thing, ain't it?
I have no idea.
You're
KD
washed.
15, 50 years of hip hop.
This 50 years of hip hop pack is whack.
Okay,
bro.
is there a shoe that you can make? What size is KD? Like an 18 or something? Is there a shoe you can make look fire that's that big, or does it? Because it seems like he picks models that the bigger the shoe gets, the whacker it gets. You know what I'm saying?
I know what size you were because they kept talking about it when
Size 19.
he stepped on
yeah.
that toe on that line for that 3-point shot. But I can't
It
remember.
is size 19.
You know, I've seen the KD 15 in person a few times, and they are right, but I think on foot they probably whack. Maybe. I don't know. That new KD one is whack.
It seems like only the toe part grows.
See, I don't even care about those because, like,
the back and the midfoot don't grow.
if I'm gonna play a hoop in it, then as long as it's comfortable for me, I don't really care.
Yeah. You know.
Sean Weatherspoon, whatever his name is, Urkel
That new
Off-White.
Harden looks like the KD's kind of.
The brand new Harden, the one that's out now.
The brand new one.
The brand new Harden is kind of fire to me. It's interesting.
James Harden don't exist no more. Don't.
I feel bad for him.
Sean
to be in
Weatherspoon,
Houston.
Urkel
Yeah.
Off-White. You copying?
Willis said he should cut his beard off so nobody know who he is.
James Harden?
What? Yeah. The Weatherspoon was new.
Wait, didn't you say Jaylen Brown should cut his brew off?
Oh, he doesn't deserve his beard. Jaylen Brown's beard is immaculate. All right, he don't deserve a beard that good. Period. I won't say he sucks, but he think he getting $295 million. $295 million.
But wait, there's people walking around with better beards who don't play in NBA at all. So how do they earn their beard?
By being
Genetics.
civil citizens in public. I don't know. By showing up to work on time. I don't know.
Jaylen Brown actually be out there for the cause. Yes,
Okay.
you better read up.
Oh no. Yes, he's very good out there in the streets, but on the hardwood. On the hardwood?
But on the hardwood?
On the hardwood, on parquet? Was that what they got at
when he's doing his actual job?
Yeah, on the TD Fieldhouse parquet or whatever it's called? No. These Weatherspoons came out like 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't know why they're just not releasing and dropped them a while ago.
Because nobody
on accident.
bought them, so they had to.
You copping Jiggy Jiggy Jizzown wings?
Fam, that right there, that shoe right there.
It looks like the Weatherspoon. Literally, it's right next to it.
That shoe right there is a prime example of what's going on with sneakers. So. Things like that. Solomons. Things like that.
Air Force One low 50 years of hip hop.
Now
Blazer mid 50 years of hip hop.
That Air Force One is fire. If I was in the Air Force One,
You just saying that because the midsole is off-white.
the midsole off-white, the silver swoosh, and when I think of hip hop, I think of an Air Force One. I don't think of KD 15s
Yeah.
and a Doug High.
Yeah.
So the 50 years of hip hop should have only been one immaculate Air Force One.
50 years of
with
hip
Clark
hop
Kent face
should have
on
been Nike and Adidas with the meme of Schwarzenegger and what's his name? Carl Weathers like this. Collab Adidas Nike 50 years of hip hop.
Nike collaboration.
Pack.
They're doing a 50 years of hip hop pack on a KD 15 and KD's 37.
He's not even in Brooklyn no more.
It would only make sense on a KD 50.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, we were only at Jordan 37. Like,
When you add them together, look. New Balance 650. I have no idea what that is. Basketball. Magic Johnson pack.
550.
Yeah, didn't like Magic them used to wear these?
No, they wore Converse.
No, they did, but I think James Worthy used to wear these.
Maybe
Worthy wore New Balance was like this.
Who knows?
100%. I remember that. He was like, "Greg, you want a pair?"
You watch Air yet?
Nope. Did you?
I didn't either.
Damn, that's fire. I told you.
Wait, you watched it?
You was texting in a thread when I was watching it. I was talking about the score of the movie.
Okay. I think I should have watched it. You ever watched it?
No.
Damn,
Damn, we should have watched it.
That's how
You
sneakers.
still haven't seen it yet either?
No.
Fam, that's
My God.
That's where sneakers are at, B. I don't even care.
No, it's not.
No, because Megan wanted to watch it, and like it's just so hard to find.
Yeah,
time to do
Rocio.
that.
Rocio wants to watch it too, and I thought today, like, you know what, Rocio gonna have to watch it on her own because getting her to sit down, especially if we started, she'll fall asleep and be like, "I'm tired now." So like, no, I'm gonna have to watch it. But fam, a Michael Jordan Air movie with literally an all-star cast, and I ain't even budged. Like I haven't even.
It only was in theaters for like 3 weeks, and it already went to streaming for free.
100%, and I'm just like, meh.
Yeah, but
as soon as Shazam dropped on stream,
I don't think it. You're not gonna watch the movie and I don't think that movie. Oh, right.
It's a Little Mermaid.
Shazam was Yeah, I know. You was there with Macklin. You was there with.
They were there. It was a pretty good movie.
He said
the story was stupid.
He said he hated it.
I'm sure he did. There's a lot of talking.
Nah, that's not. Nah, he don't care about that. He hates love stories. Once the love scene come on, he like
he's
this
4?
Is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh man, 7.
Oh, he's 7 now.
I think
he's not older than Cruzy.
Yeah, he's 7.
Oh, he's 7. Dang, I saw him there. Man, I saw your brother-in-law or what? He didn't say nothing to me. Though. I said, "What's up, man?" And he just said, "Well, hey." Kept walking. I'm like, guess he don't recognize me. I was like, okay,
That's it.
Guess that's it. Won't say nothing to him on Thanksgiving.
Did you guys pay for all that too?
Yeah. He could have shook my hands.
Oh, what?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead. What come out?
Harden Volume 7, Flash Aquaman,
Aqua
Velvet.
Aren't these supposed to be the Statue of Liberty? It looks like teal and copper.
It looked like Velvet too. The Aqua Velvet makes sense. They should be sponsored by Schick or whatever. Whoever made Aqua Velvet.
It should be like,
or was it Aqua Velvet?
If I was Adidas or if I was Harden, once you get put out the playoffs, I would say don't drop any more after. Like it's just no point. Don't drop any more Hardens after. Ain't nobody buying these. Like, ain't nobody gonna buy anything after you done got put out the final. I mean, out the playoffs. They're not. He got like 5 more. I saw a White Ranger, Power Ranger one today. I'm not mad at the idea of it.
That is an Adidas thing to do.
LeBron University
it
pack.
Really is. Fam, come on. Like, you know what? I'm not mad at the collaboration of
Florida
LeBron
A&M
with
is hype.
Florida A&M.
Their players are hype.
Yeah, because they get them all for free. But you didn't need to drop 2 colorways of these. That's one. Fam, Andrew, what sneaker went downhill as the colorways kept dropping?
The LeBron 20.
LeBron 20. I have never seen a shoe get whacker and whack. Like, I'm talking, it started here like, oh, shit, LeBron in the low. Then it was like, okay. And after colorway after colorway after colorway, that joint hit rock bottom.
The first one's nice.
I don't know about rock bottom.
There's there's other ones that are like, okay, like the basic white one or the black
and
one.
the black one. That's it.
And then
you want to talk about the shoe that hit rock bottom.
They didn't get a Lakers colorway.
KD5s, rock bottom KD5s. We was so hyped when they first came out.
What's a KD5?
It's a high top.
The one that was fuzzy TV and all those. Why not?
Yeah, that stack TV.
Yeah, we knew those sucked.
No, we didn't. We got every single of the first like 3-4 colorways.
No, we didn't.
I had about 4 or 5 pairs.
What are you talking about? We went out of our way to buy those.
No.
We actually went to the store to get those. To House of Hoops.
Hold on. That was because the first colorway was Christmas TVs, right? Video game TV on Christmas. That was the very first colorway, right?
No,
or was
Christmas
it the
sweater.
DC orange
I think it was a Christmas one.
Okay, so we went and got the whole Christmas pack because we was just stupid. Then the Nerf colorway came out, right? That silver one, I had that one. Or did the DC colorway come out?
I don't remember the order.
Whatever it was. I couldn't even tell you what another one was. Was there?
The Black History
It might have
books
been
were
that one
fire.
first. The DC one might have been first.
Okay, we had quite a few. We had Area 51s too. The aliens or whatever. Those Fam, I put them joints on. I went immediately Lifetime. I laced them up tight. Like this, twisted ankle. That was it.
Which ones?
The KD5s.
There's no ankle support.
Yeah, you said it was too narrow.
Twisted my ankle. Fam, I do not know how these new hoopers, as hard as they jump and run nowadays, how they play in these basketball sneakers. I have no idea.
What's the name? Man did turn his own ankle.
Who, Tatum?
No, that goofy on the Heat. He was out game 5 and game 6 or whatever.
Oh, Vincent?
Yeah, he turned his own ankle in the corner.
What was he? I thought he stepped on someone's foot. No?
He turned his own ankle, jumping for a ball.
What was he wearing?
Something. I have no idea, but it's obviously a modern shoe. He's not wearing Jordan Team 1s.
Tatum, Jordan curse. He's been whacked this playoffs. He's been whacked.
I don't know. Tatum's been good, but whack when you need him to be good. Oh, and hold on. Elimination games, though, he's been balling out, though. Now, not the last elimination. Not the last elimination.
Not even. Just because that one against
the Sixers. Is Jimmy
Sixers?
Butler on Jordan, Brand? Or
No,
he just wears whatever he wants? Oh, is he really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, because that one game against the Sixers when he hit 4 threes at the end, but before that he was like 1 for 17.
But once you keep your head in the game. No, you keep your head in the game. You keep your head in the game. Because we was texting too. We was like, oh my God, he is embarrassing. He kept his head in the game, man.
Damn, you switching up on these.
Oh, but what?
On your takes.
Well, what's the take?
He just gave it to you
Jordan
and you didn't agree.
Jordan Brand curse. He literally twisted his ankle in Jordan.
You switching up.
His own
Hold
Jordan.
I said Luka and Jason Tatum had turned the curse. All right.
When?
As of right now. A long time ago.
Luka didn't even make the playoffs.
The curse you said was they can't win a championship. Not, huh? How you switch up?
Wait, what's the curse? Championship or they just
You
suck?
made it up. You can tell us.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's championship. That's right. There's only one person in basketball who's won on a Jordan Brand who's won a championship. That's Kawhi. Well, he was on Jordan Brand. That's the only person on Jordan Brand who's won a championship.
He was Nike though.
He was on Jordan Brand.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on Jordan Brand for a minute.
What's his name? Dallas Mavericks man.
Who? Michael Finley?
Yeah.
Michael Finley got one. Okay. Sean Marion was in that Dallas group too, wasn't he?
He was.
He was in Jordan Brand. No, he was Nike though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Finley.
All right, we'll get Michael Finley one. Steven Jackson got one.
What's the name too?
Steven Jackson on the Spurs.
Derek.
All these are on Spurs players.
Derek Ugly Man.
Derek Anderson?
Yeah.
Derek Anderson ain't got no championship.
Yeah, he does.
With who, Spurs?
I don't know. He probably got
That's probably the whole Spurs team.
He played for 12 different teams. He probably got multiple.
Derek Anderson was probably with Kawhi, and Michael Finley got one with the Mavericks against the Heat.
Now you making stuff up.
I'm not even confident Michael Finley got one.
Derek Anderson might have got one with the Heat.
No, I think Finley got one with the Spurs.
They may have been with the Spurs. I don't think he was on that Mavericks
team. Yeah, I told you Heat 2006.
Derek Anderson?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for him.
That was a weird
and maybe D-Wade too.
That was a weird team.
D-Wade wasn't on Jordan Brand when he won those championships.
Was he on Converse?
Wait, what was his first championship? What was he wearing?
06. I don't remember.
It wasn't Jordan Brand, I don't think.
Was it Converse? Was he on Converse?
He was on Converse first. Then he went to Jordan Brand.
And now he's Ding Ding.
And then he went to Ding Ding. Went to Ling Ling.
Derek Anderson. You want me to read 2 weeks or 1 week?
Of what?
Snake.
Just keep going.
No, look.
2 weeks.
Jordan curse is there. Luka didn't make the playoffs this year when his first shoe came out.
I mean, he got
that
all NBA player, all 37 points.
See, you switching up now.
Hold on, don't do that.
You are.
Don't we measure success by championships?
Listen, that story.
Playoff success?
That story of them sitting the starters out the last couple when they could have made the playoffs got swept under the rug way faster than it should have, because that's one of the most embarrassing NBA stories in a long time. How you can make the playoffs and you like, no, we're good.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That did get swept under the rug very quick. Really, really quick.
Yeah, that was like the LeBron masterclass in deflection.
Women's dunk low indigo haze. That's actually kind of fire.
What?
No?
Man, didn't that come out already?
I have no idea.
You see one dunk, you done seen them all.
All right.
That's fact.
Guarantee you I read a dunk off and you'd be like, oh, it's kind of fire.
Not.
Which is exactly what I just said.
Not.
Jordan 3 hide and sneak. Pause. It might only be a kid's shoe.
It's a kid's shoe and it got that elephant head on it, like the actual elephant head. Like, come on.
Like an emoji?
Come on, fam.
Oil Can Boyd Air Force One dual swoosh. Oil green.
What is that?
Oil Can Boyd is an old baseball player. The funniest name ever.
I don't even know what you talking about. I don't even see that on here.
Air Force One.
He's looking at his card list now.
Oh, Jewel.
Color of the month, oil green.
He's looking at his card list.
Nothing.
Ain't no reason to look. Vomero yellow?
Ain't no reason to look at him.
Didn't those
they
come
came
out
out already. Hannah owns them.
No, they're on sneakers. They haven't came out yet.
Yeah, they
Manor was selling those.
Well, they came out like
Hannah
at
got
stores.
them at Manor. I went and picked them up.
Yeah, at stores they came out, but on sneakers they have.
Damn, that's out.
No.
Air Max 1 Nike Coast Pack, the Bay. I mean, I mean, like the yay area, or like it looks like Hawaiian something. You said do next week.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah, I don't understand that Bay Area. It's a feather as a swoosh. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't think it's the Bay that you were thinking of.
No, it is. It's Coast Pack Bay, because I think there's another one that's like L.A.
Yeah, well, Hawaii got a coast too. I'm just saying, they got multiple coasts. It's an island.
It's a circle.
A circle. Air Flight Hirachi OG 2023.
Fire.
Duh.
Coppin?
You ain't got
I think I already have a pair somewhere. Ain't copping.
Women's
Them is Kobe's to me.
Women's Dunk Low Plum Eclipse. Plums?
Those actually look good. I saw those on there. They look nice.
These?
Plums for Gregory?
Yeah.
They suck.
Women's
That ain't
Jordan
the plum
5.
I know. That ain't the plum I grew up with.
Women's Jordan
These
5
dates.
Retro Low
Dates.
Indigo Haze.
Which ones?
Indigo Haze Low 5 Women's.
What is that? Oh, this Jordan 5? I thought that was cool gray. Them suck. Why would a woman want to wear a Jordan 5? I don't care what.
It'd be up to her
nobody
knees.
Okay,
say,
so the 14th
It's
is
a low top though.
The 14th is going to be the last day I'm going to read.
Go for it.
Bodega New Balance 610, the trail less taken. The colors actually look kind of fire, but the shoe sucks.
They doing like
If
collaborations.
it don't
with
matter
hiking
if they
shoes.
told you you had to hike up to that house to buy them shoes, you would have wore those to hike there. Huh?
These joints are this high on goat, fam.
That's 2 weeks before they come out.
Well, that is like the new trend. It's like hiking boots you can just wear
Every day.
Like I always see Marky, and he always got stuff like that on. James always got shit like that on.
Air Jordan 1. Turbo Blacks. Look out. Washed black.
Washed black.
Those
It's
are
called
gray.
gray.
Turbo Blacks.
That's turbo gray.
No, it's not.
They're gray.
They're gray.
No, I understand that, but if it's washed black, then it's the same thing. So you say turbo black. Like it's just like turbo blue, turbo green.
Thank
It's
you.
not-
All right. Thank you very much. I broke it down. Thank you.
You
gotta
sitting here
bring out
arguing
color
with me
chart.
for.
All I
Man.
said was them joints is gray.
No,
You
they
was
ain't.
like, listen up. Wash
Yeah.
Wash,
Yeah.
wash red.
Wash
No, that's
blue.
pink.
Terminator St. John's High.
No, I'd rather have St. John's Dunks.
And women's Vomero Royal Tint. That's the
Them
last
alright.
one.
I kind of like those. I mean, them joints is North Carolina blue. Why they call them Royal Tint? Well, Nike is on still. Nike crazy. Nike is so milk.
They're using ChatGPT with all these names.
I don't even know what that is. I saw that on Twitter. I have no idea what that means.
Look, I know this ain't for another
It's
week,
AI
but
shit.
I'm sorry. Jason Tatum's shoe is fire. Though. I don't care what nobody say. The shape on this shoe is fire. But shot mouth, what he shoot?
You switched up for Tatum. That's how much you like him.
I didn't switch up on no Tatum.
No, not on Tatum. You switched up for him on Jordan Brand.
Nah, I didn't. I switched up for Luka.
Specifically for you don't even like Luka that much.
You smoking? I don't like him that much. I think he too tight. But I like him.
Didn't he just make my point for me?
I like Luka's
No,
basketball game.
No, you
Why?
don't.
His basketball game's ugly.
You smoking? His game is beautiful.
What? He drives.
Hard work,
Can plays for foul.
work ethic.
Doesn't run back on defense.
Over. I mean, that's NBA. Like, who don't?
Most players.
The only person that run back on defense is the one who can't play offense. And like PJ Tucker and them, they run back on defense because they didn't do nothing on the other end.
I got that dog in him.
Got that dog in.
Oh, that's an
man.
emoji now, though. I don't know if you noticed that.
What?
X-ray.
No, it's not.
Yes,
What
it
it
is.
look like? It ain't got no dog in his chest though.
No, but
Oh.
it's a chest X-ray. That's swear to
Hold
God.
on, nah. Let me see.
Yes, it is. Type X-ray in.
Let me see. X-ray with a dash or just X-ray?
dash.
All right.
Oh, it.
Man, that X-ray is lame.
There's no dogs.
Yeah, I need one with a dog in it, man.
Man, the best one I saw is when
You're going to start using it now, though. You know it's there.
What?
the one
What
where
you
it had all the
for?
hot dogs
When
in
you
it.
say dog in the chest,
That
huh?
was funny, huh?
When you say dog in chest, you going to use that. Yeah, you are. You might put a dog emoji and that.
That X-ray whack, though. It's actual like on a chart, like it's framed.
You might put a dog plus symbol and that.
Yes.
And then when
I put
he
that
don't
man
got the
with
dog,
mustache.
you'll put that minus a dog.
Yo, why they got those and they've been had these, but why they got like addition and subtraction in them gray boxes? Like whoever uses those.
We use the pause one all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but we don't use plus and division.
No.
I'm gonna start dividing some of this stuff.
The plus the pause is literally in my top 5. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I got pause in mine. Best believe that. Yeah. I invented that pause.
No, you didn't. I did.
Oh, what you smoking shit? I've been using that before I even met you.
Man, what? About? iPhone didn't even exist then.
Bruh, I started using the pause symbol
No, you didn't.
Ago.
I did.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. I'm 100% serious.
Oh, my God. I'm 100,000% without a shadow of a doubt. I was using pause first. Then I used play for the reverse of it. That's facts.
Wrong.
That's facts.
So I use the play to reverse the pause.
You're right. Reverse it.
You know, there's a reverse button too. There's a rewind button.
What's the rewind? 2 arrows backwards?
Yeah. Cat. No. That's another emoji for you. The cat. Blue cat.
I should have put cap in there, but I don't use it that often.
You like it though.
I do like it though. I hate cap as a term, but I love using that cap.
So, like last week, Megan.
Somebody lied. You just put that cap that hat just be sitting there. So
last week, like we were driving somewhere, and Megan, it was a song came on, someone said it, and Megan's like, you know, I don't know what that means. And I was like, it means you're lying. And she's like, well, where did it come from? I was like, honestly, I don't know. So I looked it up, and there's no real. Dude, they said Little Baby used it first in a song.
I think I saw that Little Baby, but I thought it was a Migos thing. What determined Cap to be lying?
I don't, because I try to think of it logically, and I don't get it.
Me too. I was like,
the only thing I could think of is like men wear hats when they're balding, so they're lying about their hair situation.
You thought too hard about this. I thought maybe 2 Chainz came up with it, maybe, but I can't. I got no origin for it.
You about to say you came up with that too, probably? Huh?
Cap,
might as well.
Nope.
Liar.
Nope. All right, you ever talk about Business Insider, fam?
Yep.
Maybe some clarity. I'm glad you two were here because you seem to think everything is coming back, and you seem to think everything is coming back if they put a trick on there. They trick everybody.
That's what they did with Air Max 1s and Dunks. That's exactly how they did it. Yes, it is. This Air Dunk right here, matter of fact. Yes.
You want to describe? You want?
I even
sum
told
up the
you
story first.
I even told you the end of that calendar year that Dunks were coming. The next year, Dunks were coming back to like every single door in overwhelming numbers. I said it on this show. I was right, like always.
What that got to do with anything?
What are you talking about?
What does that have to do?
When it was super limited, prices were like $700 for a dunk, and then once they started making them like crazy, nobody cares anymore.
Matthew Kish and Danny Santana for the Business Insider wrote an article. I think Ruby was the first person that sent it to me, I think. Basically titled that Nike is getting stale, basically shuffling executives, basically looking for the next breakthrough in innovation while Air Maxes and Jordans pile up. Now, you both did say you read it, right?
Yes? Yeah, I read it.
Now, look. We've talked about this quite a bit on this podcast, probably in the last few months. Like, we've talked about this quite a bit. Okay. We've talked about George has been heavy on the supply chain management and all that. I don't believe any of that anymore. He thinks limited sneakers is the reason why. Both of you think everything's coming back, though.
I just say it because history is cyclical, and it's
Define
undefeated.
everything.
You guys think everything comes back?
Define everything.
Fashion trends cycle.
That doesn't
Some
count,
do.
This is fashion.
Men aren't wearing bell bottoms. I mean, some trends come back.
Do you see these baggy pants people are wearing?
No, they're not wearing bell bottoms. Don't
Yeah,
even
but
try
does
to
that
equate
count,
that to anything.
I mean, that's early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s fashion, and we went past the 90s a little bit, and we're going into 2000s now.
Yeah, but can you count baggy pants if, like, the company already makes pants and they just make baggier ones? Like,
I mean, that's what. I mean, they control the trend.
You know what's funny? Somebody had said that to me. They were like, well, vintage came back. And I said, well, yes, like, people wearing old clothes is in, but, like, the companies of the old clothes aren't back in.
No, but then Hot Topic and all those stuff make the fake vintage looking stuff.
But they made that stuff for a long time now, though.
Just because a company went out of business doesn't mean it's not a cyclical item they're selling. What are you talking about?
No. The vintage came back because it's a style to where old rare things. Whoever can find the most rarest old thing that you could possibly find.
Well, number one, the word vintage is way too broad of anything. People talk about vintage like from like 1998, fam. That's not vintage, okay? 19 stuff being sold in 1998 is not from a concert merch is not vintage.
What's vintage?
That's why I said it's too broad of a term. Andy? Vintage is
to me, a vintage owner.
If it's something that is not made anymore by that company, I think it'd be considered vintage. For example, if I'm selling an Adidas basketball jersey, I always put vintage in because Adidas doesn't make basketball jerseys anymore for like NBA teams.
Right.
Nike has the contract.
And that was the last, 4 years ago? 5?
Well, we're in 2023, so it could be 6 or 7.
Was a while. So that's vintage to you, but not to George. Okay.
But, I mean, if you think about it, like, 1998 was, you'd think it was, like, just happened, but that's 25 years ago.
Let me ask you a question. If Nike becomes uninteresting to everybody in sneakers, is sneaker culture over? If Nike becomes uninteresting, I don't care if they start limiting, because I'm going to tell you something. George keeps talking about limiting. I don't care if they limit it. I honestly think even if they limit it.
You know you don't care.
I think even if Nike starts limiting these things, I don't think the interest is there. See, I believe that interest has gone. George's interest in sneakers went like that once he got super duper focused on cards. He's knowledgeable in sneakers and stuff like that. But George is somebody who was heavy into sneakers. Just like that, a COVID year and things like that wiped it out.
But there's also multiple factors in it. As you get older, you stop caring about certain things.
Well, look, I go COVID year, interest, your interest just kind of sort of started weighing. I go cost of living is high.
That is definitely a factor. Inflation, all that.
Oversaturation.
Yeah.
We talk about that.
And it points, there's a really good line in the article where it says, like, how many pairs of Jordan 1s and Air Maxes can you have of different colors in your closet before it starts to feel stale?
Yeah, it basically said, like, you don't need any more.
Exactly.
Like, you spent the last so many years collecting them for so long, and then it's like, well, how many more do you need? Like, you really
Or how many more can you actually have? Because I don't know what to do anymore. I have no room. They're spilling.
Now, see, that's what's funny, right? Is like,
I've been collecting for back again, heavy for like 13 years.
So when did you first get into sneakers?
Middle school.
Okay, now I want you to think back to when you were in middle school with sneakers, and let's say middle school through high school. How many pairs of sneakers do you think you had? Realistically, how many pairs do you think you had?
If you're counting like Chucks and stuff like that, like
anything.
30, 40.
30, 40. Okay. You know what's funny is we had Ivan on here the other week from Pick and Roll, and he was talking about the school next door to the store or whatever. Yeah. They come and buy Jordan 4s and things like that. And you know what it made me think of? I didn't want to say it to him at that time in that moment because it was like, yes, they may be coming in and buying them, but they're not buying them and collecting them and holding them like we were.
Yeah.
What I've noticed, and this is from young cats that DM, about the pod that listen and stuff like that, they'll send their collection. They got about 8 pairs.
Yeah.
They'll buy a Thunder, March 1st and sell it March 31st to go buy Red Thunders. You know what I mean? And they'll recycle that. They'll have like a Travis Scott, an Off-White 5, Panda Dunk, and they'll have like these like super major essentials. And these everyday wears, they just wear them for a month and they sell them. You look at Rerun and you look on sites like that, I'll be like, wait a minute, this just came out. What? It's already a pre-owned one for sale? Cats are buying this stuff up, wearing it for like a month. These young cats ain't collecting. People are like, oh, when we go out, the young cats come in. They're not buying like we were. Now, me, I may have been a special case, fine. From middle school through high school, I was already in the hundreds. By the time I was finished freshman year of college, I was in the 400s or 500s in sneakers. I don't believe any of these young cats are doing that no more. If they're not resellers.
Yeah, but that's I believe that is true. But I think once they have the disposable income in later life, they will be like us.
You think by the time they have the income, they will be?
Yeah, because that's so. I mean, if you look at me, I had like 30 or 40, and I got out of it when I got my first like 9-to-5 job and stuff and started having money. I was like, oh, I can get back into this. I have money to spend. I have my own place to put it in. I don't have to stack stuff in my one bedroom in my parents' house.
Yeah, but see, that to me goes back to cost of living.
Yeah, it definitely does.
I don't know if they'll be able to afford them.
Well, that's the other part. Nike raised the prices way too much.
They raised the prices way too much. Now, like I said, that's my original question. If let's say interest in Nike stops, is sneaker culture over? Let's say that, you know what it boils down to is everybody is just tapped in sneakers. They're still out there. They still release stuff, but there's no buzz around it. There's no hype around it. Is sneaker culture over if you lose interest in Nike?
I mean, it's
over.
Like spit in the drain, but there are always going to be some people out there keeping it afloat.
There'll be some out there, but see, even
Complex is a big company.
Well, even with you, and you had said when we did Sneaker Awards, you were like, we shouldn't even do Adidas. It was all about Nike.
And guess what? The sneaker draft, none of you guys picked an Adidas.
Facts. Now, this article, it ain't talking about Adidas. It ain't talking about nothing else but Nike in this. Nike is the only thing that matters. Nike has a lot of responsibility when it comes to sneaker culture. Now, what's funny is that, like, I read it and it was talking about Hoka and things like that, right? Now,
all these hiking shoe and like trail runners.
So I was talking to Ruby, right, and I was like really understanding the points and stuff like that, because like what's crazy is like with cost of living, right? Every single thing that I buy now, I go, God dang, this is a lot. It don't matter if it's Chipotle or if it's a sneaker or a T-shirt. Like, it don't matter what it is. I go, oh my God. Like, I'm just sick and tired of paying for anything. For myself, I legit don't know if I could pay $200 plus for a sneaker anymore. I don't know. I don't know if I can.
It hurts.
If you look at all social media and sneaker news and stuff like that, it's even died down a bit. Like, the news and information of it just doesn't hit the same. We talked about Galaxy phones a while ago, and I said, I think I'm glad that I know that Galaxy phones are coming out next year, because I won't buy them now. KD4s come out next year, I won't buy them now. If Galaxy 4s would have dropped that same week they put the news out, or the week after, I would have copped immediately. I'm not buying it.
They're letting you sleep on it too much?
They let me sleep on it too much. And, like, you know what? And let me tell you what I told Ruby, right? And look, if you got kids that listen to this podcast, you may want to cut this off for the next 3 to 4 minutes, all right? Because I'm about to use something that I wrote a paper on in college, all right? I'm about to make this, work with me. I'm about to make an example here, all right? You got to work with me. You got to understand what I'm saying here. When I was in college, right, I wrote this paper about being desensitized, right? But I was talking about in regards to women, how they're being portrayed in television and commercials and stuff, right? And it was funny because my college professor was this woman, and she was, a lesbian, whatever. She had no problem talking about it. She was a lesbian and whatnot. And she had to write a paper. We had to write this paper and whatnot. And I chose, like, how women are portrayed in television and commercial. I just picked that topic. And I said, it's funny. I saw this minivan commercial. And typically all the minivan commercials will be a woman, like, with the kids in the car, going to sports, or kids to a birthday party, mom stuff. But it was a new Toyota minivan, and it had a woman putting a surfboard on top. And she took an easel out, like she was a painter, and she, like, catered her birthday party, her own company. And I said, they still put her in a minivan, though. I said, they could have put her in an expedition or anything, but they
or a pickup truck.
Or anything, or a pickup truck. And what's funny, I said pickup truck, and my teacher goes, yeah, but then they would have thought she was gay, because she was gay. That's what they would have thought. And I said, see, we've been desensitized, and they're trying to re-educate us to, like, start seeing stuff on a different level, but we were shown it. Now, bear with me. Like I said, if you got kids listen to this podcast, you may want to cut this off for 2 to 3 minutes if you listen to it with them in the car. I told Ruby, I said, you know what sneaker social media reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, watching porn, okay? And bear with me here, all right? Bear with me here. You see it so much, it does nothing for it anymore. I legit feel like you see one dunk, you see them all. Like, there isn't a dunk where I go, ooh, that's fire. Like, I can't, like, I'd be like, oh, yeah, them is aight. Them is cool. It's a dunk. It's a dunk. Like, you know what I mean? It could be really dope. It could be fire, but it's aight. Jordan SB4s came out. It's aight. Like, are you going to say it's better than military or bread or white cement? And we're talking about stuff that we've done for years, right? this is my relation to it, right? It's just like if you look at sneakers and social media for years and years and years and years and years, on foot pics for years and years and years and years, what I wore day for years and years, sneaker review, unboxing. If you type in White Cement 3 Reimagine on YouTube, there's no joke about 1,000 videos, maybe more than 1,000. I seen like 7 from just one person comparing a real to a fake, what you wear with it. Are these really fire? From the same person. And I was like, I seen 3 videos of Kai, separate ones about Reimagine 3s, right? You just see it and see it and see it. It doesn't do anything for you anymore. It's just like porn. And I'm talking about this like years and years. And I talked about this in college. You could search for boobs and booty and all you want on these sites. You could do every single race. You could do every single thing that you want to do for years and years and years and years and years. After a while, it doesn't do nothing for you. Then you start seeing stuff like, you start searching stuff like the big booty anime characters that talk. You start in sneakers. You got cats running around saying, yo, what you think about Solomon's? Like, they're so done with dunks and Jordan 1s and Jordan 3s that they're going, yo, what y'all think about Hokas? You know, I seen them Solomons. You think them Joneses are, huh? Them suck. I don't care what anybody says. You can go hike up a mountain and do whatever you want. But when you got legit sneakerheads going, them Solomons is all right, there's something wrong here. Sneakers are stale now. You can limit them all you want. Like I said, it's about, you get so desensitized from seeing dunk after dunk. In fact, I forgot those were called St. John's. When he came walking up, I was like, oh, got some white and red zone. I forgot them were St. John's. Those used to be something. Like, them is nothing now. I mean, they guy, you know. No, but those are nothing now. Huh? We talked about the oversaturation of collaborations. Remember when, like, Kith and Concepts used to be an event? Like, oh, I wonder what Kith gonna drop collaboration this year or Concepts. They dropped 3 at once now. Concepts. And
not only that, it's just like there's so many people, like Backyard Heroes and Compton Crip Golf Club. Or
fam, you got the Union 2s on. How many dropped? 2 or 3 in
2.
that? They dropped 2 of those. That 3 Password Dunks. They dropped 2 AJKO lows. They dropped 2 Union Highs.
3 or 4 Cortezes?
3 or 4 Cortezes. Concepts dropped 3 of that Air Max pack, the hippie pack or whatever that is. Shoot, Kith dropped 50 at one time of ASIC Gel Light 3s. Like, there are things like that are happening at a rate, and I'm sorry. To me, I'm talking about me. Sneakers are stale.
Yeah.
Like, I got nothing for you. It made the podcast stale. I'm not going to lie to you. This podcast is still fun. The main reason why I want to keep doing it is because I just love being in the room with you guys. Honestly, we got nothing to really talk about here.
The thing is, if you shifted this to a just pop culture podcast or whatever, sports, TV, movie, it would still be fine, and people would still tune in.
It would, but, you know, the article talked about Nike is waiting for its next innovation.
Here's the thing. I think why it won't. Nike's too smart not to fail.
It can't fail.
They're too smart for that. Plus, their catalog is so deep. I know everyone's hyped about Mac Attacks coming back.
Here's the thing. Guess what? They're coming back, though, as a collaboration first.
I know.
They're coming back in 3 collaborations with Social Status
plus
first.
A Travis Scott collaboration.
And a Travis Scott one. Like, I seen people like, well, you know, who cares about innovation or that? It's a money grab. I don't believe that. And let me tell you why I don't believe it's a money grab. Because
it could be because it's an excuse for them to make it $250 for that pair.
Well, a money grab to me is like they're still making money. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't care to shuffle people and try to be innovative if it was just about money, because it ain't like they're not making money. They're still making billions and billions and billions. Why bother shuffling anything if it's a money grab? If it was a real money grab, and I said this is going to happen, I guarantee in the next 2 to 5 years, you're going to see some variation of Nike and some variation of Adidas in Targets and Walmarts. I guarantee it. You'll see some Janowskis sitting in Target or some shell toes in Walmart. I guarantee at some point.
I mean, you already see that stuff. Like, you go to Kohl's and they got like that mid-tier level shoe.
Yeah, and now Kohl's is sort of like Mervyn's and all that stuff. So they've always kind of had those in there at one point. Mervyn's at one point used to have like
Jordan
11s and stuff like that back in the day. So like that's uncommon. But I mean like your Walmarts, your Targets, your I don't even know what the other versions like stores like that are. Like, I think Costco sells Adidas and stuff, right? Like sweaters and stuff.
I mean, like what?
I think they've sell Adidas product and Nike product in Costco.
They've always had a random thing here and there, but they're not selling stuff that you can get at Foot Locker.
Do you think there's anything else Nike can do innovation-wise?
I mean, I'm sure there is. I'm not smart enough to think about it, but
I had put on Twitter, I said it's cooked. There's nothing else you can come up with.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. No. Let me tell you why, right?
He's literally talking about a AI app that's
hold on,
like picking lineups and stuff.
Yeah, but we're talking about sneakers here now.
So what?
Hold on. Let me tell you why I think it's cooked. Now, if you have a different opinion, that's fine. Let me tell you why I think it's cooked, right? Nike, the retro was the innovation. It didn't have to be Flyknit, nothing. That was the innovation of like, oh shoot, let's just bring back all our old stuff over and over. Because people forget, they weren't doing that at one point. We were there when they started like the first retro. Yeah. Like we were there for that. That wasn't a thing. I don't even know where Nike would be. I don't know who it was that came on the podcast before. That's not
innovation. That's marketing.
No, that's marketing, but it was innovative. The thought process of that is innovative. Like, yo, what if we just bring back our stuff? That's an idea. That's innovative to do that. That was smart to do that. It literally changed the game. Nike has come out with, let's talk about like Vapor Max. Vapor Max still survive. Vapor Max is one of the things that, like, when it comes to Nike Air, to me, Nike Air has never been comfortable. Vapor Max is one of the sneakers that came out with something where literally air is from your foot to the ground. That's what we've always wanted. We bought maybe one pair, maybe two. But come on, you think you'll ever buy another Vapor Max again? Never. The Scorpion, that new one, has anybody ever seen one in person on foot? Never. I've seen them on shelves, and that's like Vapor Max times 1,000. Yeah. I seen that joint at Kith. Them air bubbles are gigantic, and it's just that between your foot. That's literally what you would want as a sneakerhead, as a Nike wearer and stuff like that. Them joints is on sale. I've seen them on sale. I've never seen another human wearing them, ever. Nike came out with shoes that tie themselves. Did nothing.
Well, it was too expensive.
Yeah, it's not that it did nothing.
Oh, yeah, but
if those were $150, everyone would be wanting those.
No. Because they're $150 now. Them joints are at outlets and everything.
Yeah, but
you're not
talking about it.
Huh? Those aren't at outlets?
They've released in.
What shoe are you talking about?
I've seen the Jordans, the basketball sneakers that tie themselves that you step in. Them joints at Tanger. Them joints have been at Tanger and stuff like that plenty of times.
Well, yeah, not now though. But like I'm saying, they stopped making them.
Nobody has them anymore right now. They don't make them anymore.
Shit, those Flyes sold out.
Flyes, but now not anymore. They're on Nike.
Yeah, but like I said, they sold out originally, and it's innovation,
sheer curiosity.
But that's what it is. That you have to be curious about that stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is that.
If you got if you have one pair of those, that's probably all you need.
You know why I look at this? Nike, and I've said this before, Nike cares about being cool and mattering. It ain't just about the money. They want to matter. They want to be cool and stuff like that. They're trying their best to remain cool, but it's getting boring. You can only buy so many Air Maxes. I don't care what you do to them. The next reimagine. You know what? Let's go back to my porn analogy real quick. You know what it's like? Our OG sneakers, right? You got your OG porn stars you used to like when you was in college and younger. They start OnlyFans now. That's like Jordan 1's reimagined. That's like a porn star reimagining themselves. They go get an OnlyFans. A Jordan 1, Jordan 3, they reimagined them. We got Royal Ones coming out in all suede. We just talked about that and said, don't be shocked if your Jordan 1 comes out in all suede. All suede's coming out.
It sucks.
It looks awful to me. I have no desire. I'm curious about it. They tried satin. Satin's, hit off for a minute. They came out at the right time and whatnot. But satin breads are getting ready to come out at the end of the year. I don't think anybody's going to care about that. But when you got one bread, you got them all. Like, what more do you need? I
saw something earlier that was new, and they were about to start promoting a Nike shoe.
An innovation thing?
Yeah. It's got like that moccasin, like the new Union ones, like around the sole.
Oh, it's a Jaguar Air Force One.
It's Air Force One?
It's an Air Force One. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be.
And like the sole kind of like comes up on it.
That's what it's
supposed to be. I literally saw that earlier, and I was like,
I thought it was a tennis shoe. Like tennis, it's a Air Force One. I was like, this might be the worst Air Force One I've ever seen in my entire life.
They shouldn't have used an Air Force One. That should have been like a thing.
I think it's funny. Like, I know this. There's a lot of sneakerheads out there, and I feel like you, me, George, Rico, Tapes, like people that we talk to on a regular basis. I think we like a little bit more clear, like have a lot more clarity on our sneakers and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, they fire and things like that, but like, I don't think any of us need them. Like, we're done. Like, if I never copped another pair of sneakers again, I'd be done. I was counting how many DS pair of Dunks I have. I have 11. 11 pair of DS Dunks. Jordan 1s, I have 8. Like, that's a lot. Like, I seen this girl post on Twitter today, and it was the all-black Undefeated. George, you wore those, right? Them all-black Undefeated Dunks?
Yeah, he wore it here before.
Yeah, he's worn. Yeah.
I have those. I haven't worn.
I forgot I had them. Haven't worn them yet, right? She posted on Twitter. She said, man, I remember when nobody cared about these. Now everybody beating the door down on them. So I was like, huh? Man, I went on StockX. Them joints at like $350. I saw last pair of my size sold for like $400. I was like, sorry.
You should sell yours.
Had no idea. Now, you could look at that and go,
that's crazy. What about the blue one? Because the blue one's better.
Blue one's nothing. I have a DS pair of those too. They sent me 2.
I wore those.
I wore 1. They sent me 2 on accident.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, like, I wore 1. I still got 1. Look, I think a lot of people have a hard time letting go of sneakers. And I don't mean letting go of it, but accepting the fact of, like, you know what? It just ain't the same. To me.
I mean, I've mentioned this a few times last year about, like, I was thinking of just selling everything, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still thinking about it. Because I just noticed, like, certain ones I do wear a lot, and that's all I wear. Yep. But I have all these DS ones sitting there for what? Now, the market's not great to sell them all right now.
No.
So that's why I want it to come back. But the thing is, what is the worst drug of all time?
Was what?
Worst drug of all time, in your opinion?
Oh, social media to me, but
nostalgia, right?
That's one. Oh, definitely nostalgia. That's a sneakerhead drug.
And guess what?
And attention, nostalgia, social media, all of them.
And guess what? It'll in 10 years when people that were 14, 15, 16 get their money a little bit. Oh, let me grab those Union 2s that released a while back ago because I could never get them back then. That's what happened to us.
You think that would be nostalgia for them?
Whatever it is. Like when all the KD4s start coming out, I mean, I'm probably going to buy a pair if I can.
No, you won't.
Because I'll hoop at them.
Oh, that's okay. Fine, that's different. Wait a minute, those come out, you'll be a year older. Yeah, I guess you'll still be hooping.
Listen, my knees starting to get back together. I played the rec the other day. Like I have my league starts Monday, so
you know what's crazy? And I told my wife this, right? I went to the gym, and usually when I'm at the gym, like me and Cortez be working on soccer stuff, and I watch people hoop or whatnot. Trash. Now, I hate being that guy with just nothing but stories because ain't nobody seen me hoop ever in years. I usually be what I kill these cats. I'm watching, and I didn't even cross my mind. I physically can't anymore. Like, I do soccer stuff with Cortez, and I'm about to die. Like, I physically can't. I'm like, holy crap, I'm 10 years from 50. What are you from 50, George? 5? 6?
7.
7 from 50.
Past 50.
Yeah, so it's like, at this point, I'm like, see, I don't even look at like a KD4. Like, I had bought the Mellows the other year because I was like, oh, yeah, hooping these. And I went to the gym and did a little something with them. But it's not even on my radar anymore. Like, I can't. But,
Well, the rec I go to, they have a drop-in, and it's 18 and older. But everyone there is 30 to 55, and the majority are in their 40s. And they roll out a big speaker. They put old hip hop on. It is a blast. And like I haven't been going in like a year. It was the first time I went in literally a year to the day. Same cats there, and they're like, "Hey man, what's up? Where you been? Did you leave the state or something?"
Are they dunking and stuff?
No. We're old men.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm one of the faster ones out there just because I'm like 10 years younger than them. But no, they know how to play though. That's why I like it because they know how to play real basketball. They that all that stuff. But like that's why I sent that picture because that dude was 53 and he had those Luka ones on.
See, what's funny is that I haven't hooped against anybody in my age group in a long time, or maybe ever. to be honest with you. Every time I decide to go back and hoop, I'm out there playing against like 23, 24, 25-year-olds.
Yeah,
so that I'm always like, Jesus Christ. Like, these cats is flying through the internet. They don't play no defense. They just stand there and
shoot
threes all day and whatnot and try to dunk and whatnot. But still, I think that's like my fear, like in my mind for that and whatnot. But
there's like 40 and over leagues in Phoenix.
I thought about getting in one. Like, there's some Avondale Sports Complex. I thought about it, but like, I'm just too nervous of getting hurt. I'd tear something.
Well, the guys, so my team that we have, like, I think now we have at least two guys over 40. But in the leagues we're playing in, like, some of these teams are like 23-year-olds and like
can't do it.
But some teams are like 30 or they're not that good or whatever, so we can still win with like fundamentals and stuff. But like when you play that team that just they got 2 steps, not even 1 step on you, they got 2 steps on you, like you're cooked.
No, I can't do it.
Like we're the only team that plays a zone because we can't guard anyone. You think I could stay in front of somebody? Maybe Jaylen Brown if I make him go left, but
God, we'll talk about playoffs too. You think oversaturation ruined it too?
I think it has
made it stale. That's how I play.
I think there was a lot of stuff that did, and it all happened simultaneously because cost of living increased. The world opened back up, so everyone was out doing stuff, being outside. Now, and already bought a bunch of stuff from COVID, and it was like I had plenty of stuff to wear. I mean, how many hats did we have to wear when we were about to go outside after COVID ended?
There is nothing more than I hated more than hats. So. I'm gonna be honest with you,
and I blame you. You're the 100%. You pushed all of us into it too.
No, I will honestly say that like, and we all lost our minds at like the same time. But like, the fact that this was a COVID bubble Heat hat. This ain't new. This is the one when I was like, when I came on the pod and I said I think the Heat may go to the championship. I was so hyped that my prediction came true. I went and bought a Heat hat. Never wore it. I was digging through hats because I'm like, dude, I am so sick of hats. Like, hats are spilling everywhere. Like, I hate hats now. I seen this fall. I was like, what the heck? Bill was still flat, had the sticker on it. I pulled the sticker off, ironed the thing. I was like, I'm about to unds this joint. This trophy right here, this ain't even the new Larry O'Brien trophy. This is the original one, like the one from the COVID time. And they lost that one. So it's like, oversaturation of everything, which I always said when it comes to sneakers, we talk about
hats did that really quick
because they got so interesting. Hats became like our thing of like additional way, and it also became an excuse. It was like, well, I won't buy these sneakers. Like one pair of sneakers is $200. I could get like 3 or 4 hats for $200. Like you started thinking that way, in a sense, but then at the same time, we were still buying sneakers to match the hats and goofy stuff. But what's funny is that, like, even with that, it was like I always talked about sneakerheads not having self-control. Like, our inhabili to have our addiction,
it's
honestly.
True. Look at him with cards. Look at me with vintage jersey stuff. And you with hats and everything. Like, it's
100%. George bought 1 card, and that was it.
He was hooked.
And now he has a business.
It was a crack in the 80s.
Yeah, he said he opens up cards and gets a rush. And you started a whole business on it. Now, starting a whole business from something like that makes a lot more sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, 100%. Like, so that makes plenty of sense, and that's awesome that took place. But it does take away from, what it is, and maybe you could say it's age. It could be a lot of things. But, like, there are so many, like I said, it is the oversaturation of it. Like, before we came on the podcast, I went on YouTube, and I just typed in Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined. I couldn't believe how many videos there were of unboxings, reviews, comparing a real to fake, top 10 outfits to wear with them, top 10 don'ts to do with them. A bunch of people that are like, got them stupid, like, don't buy these but until you watch this, all that goofy stuff. I seen all the classic YouTube cats still on there, Kais, Tony D, Bull Guy, former Simpson, all them same cats on there still doing the same thing. Like, I hadn't seen that in a minute. Kais had 3 or 4 separate videos with regards to white cement. So, you know what I mean? So cats out there still doing stuff like that. But to me, like, a Jordan 3 stuff, it doesn't move me. Like, I honestly don't know if I'll ever wear my reimagined 3s. I never liked 3s. I always looked awful with them, but I always thought it was ridiculous that I sold all my OG 3s because I didn't look good at them.
Yeah, well, I mean, to play devil's advocate, though, I mean, look at Trophy Room 1s for you. That was the best retro of all time.
All time.
So there's the highs and the lows with it.
Right.
So let me ask a question. What shoe or model that is in Nike's catalog that they don't release enough of? Because I have one that comes to mind.
That have they released any at all of the?
Yes, they have.
Oh, they
but
have?
It's like it's randomly like once every 3 years.
No, what?
AirTech Challenge 2.
Would you buy more?
If they were fire? I can't, like, every time those sell out and resale is so high on them, I don't end up getting, like, I never got black lavas.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I mean, look, AirTech Challenge 2 is in my top 2 all time.
But you notice they don't release many of those.
No, they really don't. But they don't release a lot of the tennis ones. Like there are so
which
many.
I think would be perfect for the style that's going on right now.
So I've been going back and forth.
Big baggy pants and shit like that. Tennis shoe, those big bulky tennis shoes is perfect.
So like I got AirTech Challenge 2s. I got lavas. I got 2 lavas. I got black lava. I got kumquat. I got the pixelated ones. I got blue laser? I don't know. I got Wimbledon's. I got U.S. Opens. The black one, U.S. Opens. I got a lot of AirTech Challenge 2s, but I don't ever wear them anymore. Like, I really don't. But I've been going back and forth with this cat on, I think these were Agassiz, or maybe they were Sampras. I can't remember. Let me see. But he wants $650 for them, right? Mm-hmm. Hold on. What are they? Oh, here they are. So it was Air Zoom Ablaze Agassiz. So they're AirTech. He wants $795 for them. All right. He wants $795 and 14 shipping, right? Obviously, I offered him $280. Right? Now that's complete lowball. But these joints have been on there for a minute. Yeah, see, here's a good picture of them. You're right, but that's a good picture. These right here, these are classics. That's the white pair that I'm looking for. But these right here, classics. All right.
Gregory sending messages with stupid questions.
Yep. But I said, come on, man. I give you $260. And he said, nah, 6 something. I said, but I give you $380. I said $280 though. That's the most I'm gonna give you for this. And he was like, nah. He said it's 7 something or
something that's gonna crumble or something.
Well, that's the thing. He wore them one time, right? I don't know. He doesn't say buy or wear. Doesn't say could crumble. Doesn't say anything like that. Tennis shoes typically don't crumble if they don't have any visible air unit, do they?
It depends if they have foam or not. That's what crumbles.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know. AirTech Challenges, yeah, them joints.
Jordan 1s and Dunks don't have foam. It's just leathered on the rubber.
And see, these Air Zoom tennis shoes down the road, they got more low profile, and the sole got a lot smaller from air alarms and all that stuff in the past. But
they could reimagine an AirTech Challenge with a different material and make it less bulky and more like the Off-White Jordan 5, how it was like smaller. That's what they need to be doing with some of these retros.
So let's put it this way: if they came out with AirTech Challenge 2 lows, 100%.
Oh, that too.
Because they've never come out with those ever. If they came out with AirTech Challenge 2 lows, I copy. You know what? I'll take that back. If they come out with AirTech Challenge 2s and they make them yellow and vintage look, I'll probably cop some. I maybe we'll see. But see, that's something that I haven't seen in a while. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know if a lot of people would appreciate those efforts. But I will say, like you said, I'll go and watch on eBay and I'll go on like Gold and stuff like that and look for them. They're still pretty high.
Yeah, they are. You cannot find them for a decent price.
Like I looked at Australian Open ones. Them joints are fire.
They are fire. Those are.
I can't get those for a price I want to pay.
Oh no,
like at all. And it's getting to the point with those two where it's like it's almost that buy at your own risk now.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of sneakers that I had on my watch list that are like vintage stuff that I look for on eBay, and probably 4 years ago I may have been okay, but like at this point right now, it's like cooked. I don't know if I want to take that risk, like at all.
Honestly, I think I don't wear my AirTech Challenges because they're at the bottom of a stack I don't want to deal with.
Oh, 100%. Majority of my sneakers, and we talked about on this, was like I don't want to take them out of the pile, and I don't want to lace them. All my Jordan 1s, new ones, I'm not lacing those up. The Dunks, yeah, those already got laces in, but lacing, I just don't got the time to lace them up. No.
You have to lace Vans, too.
Do you?
Right?
I don't know. Oh yeah.
What did I just wear? I had to lace something.
Wait a minute.
No, maybe not all of them.
Maybe not all of them.
The ones I just got, those lightning bolt ones, I did because I think there's two. There was white and black, and neither of them were in. They were in baggies.
I got the dub taps, the tan ones. Those came laced, and then I have. But I bought like some MoMAs, like what is that? Museum of Art something. Yeah. I bought like 3 of those on sale from some store in Florida, and they all weren't laced. And I was like, oh, not lacing these up. I took them out. It was, oh, no, thank you. Put them in the corner. Like
you should just have like Cortez and Cruzy lacing.
I said that. I told Cortez, I'm gonna give you $5 to lace these up. But Cortez be doing some weird stuff. Like I look at him and he odd things. I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Look, man, I thought the article was good. I thought the article to me made me feel like exactly where I think sneakers are. Like I don't think they're as exciting, but I do think that Nike genuinely cares how it's portrayed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
By sneakerheads and in the social media world and public thing. Now, I do know how they can fix it. I do, but I will refuse to say it on here. I've said it before, and I know exactly how Nike and Adidas could get that attention 100% back, but they're going to have to ask me about it because I refuse to say it on here again. I have said on this podcast numerous times. Ruby has told me, Ruby was like, whenever you're ready to try to apply for these companies, let me know because I know a 100% foolproof way. It ain't got nothing to do with making shoes. It ain't got nothing to do with selling shoes. It ain't got nothing to do with innovation. It got nothing to do with I know a 100% way that Nike, Adidas, these brands could get cats back interested in. It's easy work, too. It's easy. To me. George, you got anything to add?
Absolutely nothing.
Andy, anything else to add about that?
I don't think so. I guess we'll see. We'll do a special episode in 5 years and see if it's back.
Ha! Podcast will probably be all AI. Yeah, that'll be AI podcast. I seen a thing where AI was editing a person's show on Final Cut Pro. Everybody sent that to me. I'm like, fam, how do you get that? That's the AI I want, where I turn it on and it edits the podcast for me. I was sitting there watching that thing. That joint was just cutting it, adding it, moving it. I was like, fam, that joint is crazy.
Yeah, I saw a meme. It was like, that dude that's like smiling and it's like, oh, I can use Chat GPT to use my job. And then he's like frowning. He's like, oh, Chat GP can do my job.
See, I haven't even used that yet. Rosil's used that?
I haven't used it.
Rosil, her friend told her about it. And then, like, Rosil tried it just to, like, see what it looks like. Crazy, like, actually.
Well, they said that John Morant used it.
That apology
for
thing.
Apology.
And I believe it. He seemed like the type. NBA playoffs. I mean, I don't know if you got much to say about the playoffs. I mean.
Were they good?
I feel like our expectations are never met.
But if you kind of think about it, it was kind of fire. An 8 seed going. They were up. They were down to the Chicago Bulls and almost got put out of the play-in with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
But
now they're in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, but what's funny is the narrative all year with the Heat is that they don't care about none of this. Like, now I don't think they were trying to be a play-in team, but like they've always played with this. Like they don't care. We just need to get in the playoffs because we're really better than we are, but we just barely. Type of thing. That narrative was with them all year long. Like they were just.
That followed the Lakers and the Warriors too.
Same thing. Yeah, Warriors definitely. Lakers
because they did it last year.
Yeah, definitely the Warriors. I felt the same thing with them. It was like, yeah, they just waiting for the playoffs. I think they were a lot worse than I expected. Like I didn't expect them to be that bad on the road. What's funny is that like a lot of the great things that happen in the playoffs, man, you forget quick. Like I forgot about the Warriors Kings series. That was really
Draymond.
Good. Yeah, like that was a pretty decent. That was a really good series. Like you know what I mean. But that stuff is gone quick. I thought the Sixers Celtics series was okay. Like I didn't think it was that bad. The Suns Clippers series I thought was good. Suns ended up beating them 3-1, or 4-1. But I thought it was a good series.
Suns won the most games against the Nuggets.
Look, Nuggets and Heat. It could end up being the best basketball we've seen in the finals for a long time, but that joint may be the lowest rating.
People always say that.
I don't know.
And I don't believe that. I think I kind of figured it out. Basketball is the only sport that focuses on selling narratives, and people want to follow the story like wrestling. That doesn't happen in baseball because you can't. At football, you can't do that.
Oh, you kind of can in football, not baseball though.
No, but like any team can win, and like it doesn't like ESPN's not just going to push what the LA team or the New York teams. They focus on every team. But if you turn on ESPN during any NBA season, they're talking about the Lakers, the Warriors,
the Lakers,
Heat, Boston.
Lakers and Warriors were on TV so much this year that I was like, I couldn't tell. Clippers too. I couldn't tell if I was watching the same stuff over and over. That's how much that I felt like they were on TV.
Yeah, but ESPN sells a narrative to their viewers. That's all. And that you go on Twitter, and if you look on all these comment sections on NBA posts, and it's all about LeBron or Curry or blah, blah, blah. And people always saying, like, the Heat Nuggets would be least viewed. And it's like, that's going to be the best series as far as basketball goes. If you know basketball.
I think basketball-wise, it should be great. Look, when it comes to basketball, narratives seem stupid in basketball when the team isn't winning. Like, talk about LeBron and Lakers all year when they sucked was almost unbearable.
For the last 3 years.
Yeah, unbearable. But, like, when they're winning, it's fine. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, fine, it makes sense. A narrative in football is like Tom Brady, you know, that's a narrative. Now, he's winning and winning Super Bowls at the exact same time. You could talk about Mahomes, too, as being...
But last year, Brady fell off, and they didn't really focus on him.
I think they focused on Rodgers being bad more than they probably did Brady at the moment, because you know what is, Brady still had that, like, well, don't worry, you'll still win bet against him.
Yeah.
Like, it was even like with the Lakers. Like, a small part of you with the Lakers, even though they was getting their butts kicked with the Nuggets, was like, well, we don't know yet. Like, it was a little tiny bit of that, a little bit, because you were hoping for this, like, LeBron magic. You hope for this Brady magic. Like, all it takes is just this one thing. You hope for it a little bit. But when it comes to, like, Jokic, like, I mean, he might be the...
I don't even think he likes basketball.
Who?
Jokic.
He might be the greatest understated player in NBA history. Like, you know, it's like you look at him and you just don't believe it. Like, I can't believe how good he is. It's one thing to look at Luka and go like, why is he this good? You know, he's really not built right. He ain't fast, but he's just crafty. Like, he's a crafty guard. Jokic plays basketball exactly how you would want to coach it to kids. Like, just do this and put the ball in the hoop. Like, you don't need to
look for the open cutting teammate.
Yeah, you don't see Jokic on the block posted up, shimmy and shake. You don't see him do. He gets the ball, looks around, dips his shoulder, put the ball in the hoop. He don't do. He plays basketball exactly how you want to coach it to a high school kids like that. Is that going to be something you want to watch on TV? I would, because I think the Nuggets are freaking good.
Yeah, and the problem is that ESPN and these, you know, hot take shows have ruined this sport of basketball for the casual fan.
You know what?
They don't know how to watch it.
Like, you know what to me would have been bad? Is Celtics Nuggets. I wouldn't have cared about that. But I like the Heat. The Heat, to me, is a basketball team.
And Jimmy Butler is entertainment.
He really is.
And because he does it the right way too.
Now, let me tell
he
you
doesn't focus on 3-pointers. He plays defense. He plays defense.
3-point shots. And Jimmy Butler, when he doesn't complain, you don't see him out there yelling at refs. No joke. And I think somebody else brought this up on another thread. If I would have seen Jason Tatum go like this one more, it don't matter what the call is. Every time you look at Jason Tatum, review. I'm like, buddy, you can't review that. Like, every time I look, I'm like, stop.
There's that one picture floating around where Caleb Martin's shooting a pull-up jumper and Marcus Smart is complaining to the ref
yelling at
while
the
he's
referee.
shooting.
Like, it's when you look at Butler, he hit the ground, he do his thing. I never see him complain. That one awful game he had, game 6 in Miami, wasn't too good, missing layups and stuff. He was getting fouled, didn't say a word. He go to his press conference, he say, hey, guess what? Don't worry about it. We'll get this. He ain't talking crazy. He never on the press conference complained about referees and stuff like that. I love the Heat team. I love the Heat culture. I love all. It's basketball to me. The Nuggets, to me, probably the more complete team.
I think they're going to win in 5, if not 4.
You think so?
They can't guard Jokic.
You don't think Bam has a shot?
Absolutely not.
Bam is not that good.
No. Someone, you know that meme where they take the glasses on and then it clears up, and they had Bam and DeAndre Ayton right next to each other.
They're very similar. I think Bam is.
You see him
more
missing those
athletic.
layups like Ayton missed those layups?
I think Bam is more athletic than Ayton, but Ayton is more skilled than him, but neither one of them know how to use what they're good at all. My friend in a thread, shout out to the homie, he said that Bam is better than Amari Stoudemire.
No way.
I didn't say nothing at the comment, but I'm like, whoa.
Whoa,
all
buddy.
right, whoa. All right. Like, you're out of your mind now. Right?
Did you not see Amari dropping like 47 his like rookie season on Tim Duncan in the Western Conference Finals?
Look, I got the Heat winning. In 7. All right, that's to me. All right. Now the Heat haven't won in Denver since like 2016 or something. Like they haven't
probably only play there once per season.
Yeah, but they haven't won there in a really long time. They say. You
only get one attempt per season. That's not a lot. That's not really a lot of history.
I mean, was that 6 years? One a season? I mean, that's a long time.
No, it's not, man.
6 seasons?
6 games is a tiny sample size. That is not a large sample size whatsoever.
I mean...
No, it's not. I mean, you do statistics at work. It's not a large sample size.
Well, if you only get one shot at it and 6 of them you have 0, I mean...
It's only 6 games.
Yeah, but
the sample size is small.
I don't agree with that stuff because who was on the team in 2016?
We have no idea who was sitting
Exactly.
out the games or nothing. I mean, the sample size is tiny. They're in separate conferences. They don't play often.
The Nuggets lost.
It's not like the Heat are like, we need to get up for this game in Denver. That's the worst place to play in the entire NBA.
Denver.
In a 5,000 elevation. People don't want to play when they go there.
Yeah. Denver beat the Heat twice this season, both their meetings, and it was under 5 points, I think. So, now one game Jamal Murray was sitting out. And I think one game, maybe Murray and Jokic were sitting out, maybe. I don't know. So, I don't know. You don't give a Heat a 6-game shot?
I mean, like I said, I think Jimmy Butler can win a game. But if you're relying on Caleb Martin to be your second-best player, you're not beating the Nuggets.
He's kind of been doing his thing, man.
No shit, but the Suns, the Nuggets just swept LeBron and AD. The Suns needed Devin Booker and Kevin Durant to each score 40 points to beat them. And they barely beat them.
You think the Suns would have beat the Lakers?
Absolutely. The problem is, game 2 of the Suns-Nuggets series, the Suns blew that game, and they could have maybe done something then.
I hate that. The Suns went out that way. I didn't want the Suns to play the Nuggets not that early.
They should have played the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, I think it would have been... I think the Suns just needed a little bit more under their belt together to kind of figure it out, I think. I don't know, though. Now, look, I'm not an Aiden fan, but I feel like everybody got really hard on Aiden, like, pause, like, really quick.
Because everyone's sick of it.
Like, it went down on him quick.
But it's not only because of the way he plays, it's the way he talks, too. Like, he's coming out, like, after the game 1, he's like, I didn't see anything wrong with my play. He's like, I give it 110% every time I step on the court. And it's like, fam, shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
Well, he just has a different sense of what's what.
Exactly. So it...
But that doesn't mean you can't say it. Like, if he just has a warped sense of what it is, you're not ever going to change his mind. Sure, you can be of that opinion. I'm just saying, like, you can't... I'm not gonna be mad at somebody because they say like I've been giving it my all. Maybe that's all. Maybe that's what he knows. You know what I mean? Like island lifestyles. Cats from islands are just known. Look at Usain Bolt. Like we know he worked hard because he ended up being the greatest sprinter of all time. But every time you saw him off the track, fam, all he was doing was relaxing. He was out at parties, at the beach, whatever. It's just a different lifestyle. You know what I mean?
I don't think he likes basketball either, though.
Yeah, that's certainly possible.
I mean, you know what, at U of A.
I don't know about the Jokic thing about not liking basketball.
He talks like he doesn't like it.
Well, we know he likes to have fun, like riding them horses and doing all that nonsense when he goes back home. I think you have... we've all seen pictures of him as a kid, just like a little, porky, fucking 900 pounds overweight kid. So he has to love something at least a little bit. Unless he's only in it for the money, he has to... He gives a shit about being somewhat in shape, at least, you know what I mean? And, like, doing skill work because he was, the 43rd overall pick or something like that in the NBA. He wasn't a top 5 pick.
I watched that video of him being drafted literally during a Taco Bell commercial. Yeah. Like, I knew it was a joke and I knew it was true, but, like, seeing his name pop up when they're talking about a taco thing that doesn't even exist anymore is insane. We're talking about a 2-time MVP who deserves every single penny you give him.
Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I don't know. I I wouldn't with a shadow of a doubt say he doesn't like
Okay, maybe I'll put it
basketball.
this way.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't
think I think it's not exactly basketball. Maybe being in the NBA, like with all the attention and everything around it and the circus that it is.
I mean, like it looks like he has that small town European lifestyle or whatever, or Eastern European lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. He seems fine with the NBA to me. He does the like. He always. I mean, some of the outfits he wears in the tunnel, or he looks goofy or whatever. But he's done the thing where he had the suit with the tailored fit and everything,
Like, I wouldn't be shocked. Like, I wouldn't say I don't think he not likes it, but if he retired in 3 years, I wouldn't be shocked.
He doesn't stay in Denver when the season ends, so we know that much. Or at least for the majority of it, he goes back to Europe, so we know that. But, I wouldn't. Just to me, I don't see, that he doesn't like the game. Like, it seems like he enjoys being on the floor with his teammates.
I think he enjoys being better than everybody.
They don't. Sure. They don't. He might not be running up doing that jump thing where you spin around and back-to-back jump or whatever, but
he ain't doing this.
That's different.
He ain't busting them threes doing that.
Seeing that on all those cards after I said I had never seen that before in my life.
Never seen anybody do that celebration before. Never. I was what?
Or if they did it, I wasn't paying attention to that's what it was.
It happens on every other shot.
The ones when they throw gang signs and stuff up, that's obvious. You obviously.
Yes, Bridges?
We see you.
I don't even know if them gang signs.
I'm not only talking about NBA. I'm talking about anything. Like Jason Hart used to actually throw it up at Syracuse.
Yes, he's a kid then.
I understand that. But there's plenty of 18-year-olds in the NBA too. I mean, 19, whatever you want, whatever it is. Not that it's 9 months difference.
I don't know. I got Heat in 7, and I'm just saying 7. I got Heat.
I'm going Nuggets in 5.
Nuggets have home court. No one likes to play in that arena. I know the Heat are really good on the road, but playing at 5,000 elevation is different. My biggest problem with this whole thing is people are acting like the Nuggets are like a juggernaut. The Nuggets were under 500 on the road in the regular season and were like 16th defensively. So teams next year are going to get a lot better. The Nuggets don't have just some free. I saw someone that said the Nuggets had a free pass to the next 3 championships.
No, not.
Listen, Jokic is going to be a top 5 player for the rest of his career. He is a bona fide superstar, and I was one of the first people to say it on this show because I'm a statistic person. He is a bona fide superstar. Period. He's going to continue to be a superstar. But that doesn't mean the Nuggets are going to be unabated to the championship for the next 5 years.
Definitely not. Because one thing is
they weren't a juggernaut this year.
The rest of their team, they had no injuries this year. I mean, Murray sat out games for injury management. Playoffs,
I thought he missed the first little bit because he was.
Playoffs.
No, they kind of load managed him.
I thought he missed the first 20 games or something.
Didn't MJP break a neck too or something?
That was last year.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He broke his back last year.
Skydiving.
Something. I mean, he break something in his back between his back and head.
The thing is, those guys are injury prone guys. They just didn't get injured this year.
Yeah.
So, I still don't look at that roster and say oh my God, it's the perfect NBA roster. Jokic is just so good. It doesn't matter.
And it's they put more shooters around.
Bruce Head is not any good. Aaron Gordon, I love Aaron Gordon. He went to Arizona. He ain't special. Christian Braun isn't special.
Hold on, but
none of them dudes are special besides Murray and the best player in the NBA or second best or third best or whatever.
That to me, I look at the Nuggets, I look at the Heat, and that to me goes with coaching. And I think I seen they were talking about on TNT, which I thought was a really good point that they made.
That's not an argument against what I'm saying.
No,
you're just saying they're well coached.
Well, no. I was saying that they made the point on TNT. I thought it was a really good point. That was your coach isn't here to coach the superstar. He's the one that makes the other players feel good. And I feel like that's what the Nuggets coach and Spoelstra does.
I don't think Jokic needs coaching.
No.
He has an understanding of the game.
That's what I said.
I understand that, but you're saying you're not here to coach him.
He knows what he's doing.
Saying he doesn't need coaching is a different statement. Those are different things.
Okay. You know what I mean.
He has an understanding of the game that supersedes 99.999% of the people on the planet.
Jokic gets out there, hey man, I ain't worried about you that much. I'm not worried about Curry. I'm not worried about Ham. I'm not worried about Devin.
I understand
I'm not worried about these like
we're not
players.
worried about Giannis either. What I'm saying is like Jokic sees the game differently.
Yes. Now I'm worried about KCP. I'm worried about Bruce. But I'm worried about them. When you're a coach and your team has a culture to where you can make those players feel comfortable with doing what they're doing, and your superstar player, Jokic and Butler are kind of similar. Like, not their styles of play, but just their sort of mind and how they approach the game. They don't act like they better than everybody. They have a command.
I don't know about that. Jimmy acts like
they don't act
they have
like
an aura of confidence within themselves.
They don't act like Tatum. We're looking at the refs every time. Yeah,
right,
they don't act like
they
that.
They have an aura of confidence within themselves where their teammates go like, "Oh, I don't want to fail him. Like, I don't want to fail." Like LeBron, his teammates mess up.
Yep.
Like that. Jimmy Butler Jokic don't ever look at their teammates and be like, "Oh my God," like nothing. If I was Jokic, as much as he get up the floor, if I got up the floor and MJP did something stupid, fam, I'd be so annoyed. But never. He gets right back up the floor.
Like LeBron's teammates, when they fuck up, they look at him instead of the coach.
Instead of the coach, because they don't. If I was Jokic and like Embiid,
I hate that cat that used to do all them like.
Oh, Max is nice.
Yeah, I hate him, dude. It's 10 years after that shit had gone away.
It
was funny the first
original cat that used to do it. It was like, oh, that's over with now. But that's the thing, like they don't make their players feel good. KCP go out there and miss a three. I mean, he was on the Lakers. And he couldn't make a shot to save his life. Now he's in a new place, and it matters.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying Jokic creates things that even LeBron can't create. It's different.
Whoa. LeBron can create KCP being open in the corner.
No, he can't. Not like Jokic, man.
Whoa.
You put Jamal Murray or any other guard that's his level with Jokic in a pick and roll. You can't afford to guard the other guys. You just can't. They have a something that's working that's hard to guard. They just do.
Aaron Gordon was on Orlando, and he was the star. Like, he was the all-star of the team. He was the star. He was. No. He made the all-star team.
He was their best player.
He was their best player. I don't even
think he was their best player. I mean,
at them times he was.
He did the dunk contest.
He was their best player in Orlando. Got off that situation, got traded, whatever that happened on the Nuggets right now. And now he's doing what he needs to do. Be a big body, be a rebound, be healthy.
Play defense.
And play defense and do what he's got to do. Now he's got to go out here and guard Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean? Like, he's had a hard task out there. They're doing their jobs. Like, I don't think their coaching staff gives them any guff. You don't got to worry about Spoelstra or the Nuggets coach, Malone. Is it Malone, right?
Yeah.
Getting in a press conference talking about who ain't doing what and who ain't doing this and
Mike Malone's
like
kind of like a blamey weirdo guy.
Yeah, but he's a blamey guy on the team, like as us. We didn't do our job type thing.
What did he say in the playoffs? He said something stupid about he wasn't talking about his own team, I don't think, but he did some kind of like complaint.
Yeah, he was
thing
talking
where
about
he just
something, but
seemed
it
like
wasn't
a
about
whiny
the
motherfucker.
But he's a New Yorker. He's from Brooklyn.
He complained
about. Listen, if you there to have your players back, like I always talk about this, Dave Roberts. If there's a bad umpire that night, fam, you got to go out there and get thrown out. You got to have your teams back. Don't go to the press conference and just say wild shit that doesn't make any sense. Like, at least say like, we felt we weren't getting a fair shake tonight. I took care of it. Done.
I think Torey Lovella's got thrown out second most in the major leagues this year.
Yeah, like, I mean, unless they get fined by the team or whatever, why would you not? I mean, anyways, that was a baseball tangent, but like same kind of thing with basketball. The officials are so bad. They're doing an investigation right now on Man's burner. I mean, come on, bro. What are we doing here?
As soon as that came out,
now it's probably a stupid story that's not true whatsoever, but the fact that it even came out is absurd.
That burner account disappeared like that when that story came out. I'm talking instantly gone. I was like, whoops. Caught him up. Who do you think winning, George? Nuggets or Heat?
I think Nuggets just because it's impossible to play in Denver.
How many games?
I don't think it's going to be as quick as some people do. Like, I see people expecting it to be a sweep or 5 games or whatever.
I said 5.
I had 7.
They have the advantage of a lot of rest. If Hero Man comes back, though, who knows? It makes their bench longer.
Said game 3.
So,
and that's a long time. Game 3.
I'll just say 6. 6 seems like a common NBA Finals.
And Hero coming back.
Games.
Hero coming back can mess up what you kind of got going on right now.
That doesn't mean that Miami can't win, because if this year taught us anything about sports, it's the weirdest things is going to happen. So I would not be surprised whatsoever if Miami wins. I didn't think Miami would get this far. Because of the regular season, I expected them to be good, and they were awful.
I did not expect them to beat the Bucks first round.
I'm not gonna say I didn't expect them to do good in the playoffs, but once I knew they had to play the Bucks first, I was like, oh, you're done. Like, I thought that. And then Giannis gets hurt like the third play of the first game, and then it was like, all right, I mean, it's the Bucks. Like, Giannis, they'll figure it out. And they went out there and slapped them in half. Like, and
didn't they have a lot of games where they had guys out though? Like Bucks. They had
Just Giannis. He missed what, game 1 and 2?
Game 1, 2, no, half. We have game 1, 2. Then they sat him for 3. He came back 3.
3, I think.
Yeah. And then they beat him in 3. Then they lost 4. Then beat him in 5, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? I got Heat in 7, only because I want to bet against them. If the Heat get swept by the Nuggets, I think every single game is going to be under 10 points. I do. Wins. I do. I don't see either team being able to blow out the other one. Like, I don't.
I saw it against the Suns, so.
Like, I didn't know the Heat had the ability to blow out the Celtics. Like,
I don't know why the Heat don't make you upset about shooting threes, because they shoot a bazillion threes as well.
Yeah, but when they start missing threes, they stop shooting the threes. That's the thing. That's my only complaint. I could care less about shooting threes, but it's like, oh, you know what? I missed 3 of them. Let me go ahead and switch it up for a second here, and then come back to it.
And then Jaylen Brown did. He couldn't dribble, so.
Oh my God. The fact that Jaylen Brown thing, you know what's funny? When Jaylen Brown, the dribbling thing, the only person I used to ever hear about talk about Jaylen Brown dribbling was George. The only person ever. It's a nationwide thing now. Like, I never, ever paid attention to it until
he couldn't dribble or make free throws. Like, and still kind of.
Lord have mercy. Like, it's almost like, buddy, I'm not giving you 200.
That one
step. Well, so
I'm not trying to get in nobody's pocket.
There was like analysis from the game last night, and they said once Tatum got hurt, you had to take the ball out of his hand up top because he couldn't move. So once they put it in Brown's hand and had him running pick and roll, Jimmy Butler was just cheating every time on his left hand.
It's that clip I sent, and it was every time he went left. They got it every time.
When I used to coach basketball, I used to tell point guards that. I used to say, watch the layup line on the other side and see what hand they use, and then play heavy on that side. And when that ball touches that left hand, you dive and go get that ball. I'm talking to touch that left hand. Fam, that was embarrassing. And he's up for, second team All-Star? Second team All-NBA team? And he can get 295. I'm not giving him 295 million. I'd give Jokic 500, all right? That's how good he is. And he don't get hurt. Jokic don't ever get hurt.
He don't move.
Jaylen Brown out
there. Yeah, he got a weird body, though. He ain't doing a lot of explosive movements. So.
No. That one three.
That's why he's so good.
That 1-3 he hit on Anthony Davis.
Well, no, he's super skilled. We talked about Jokic like when the playoffs first 100%. Were happening against the Suns. Like, fam, he'll just flip the ball up and it goes in every time. But see, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But you know what's funny?
It don't matter where he's out on the court.
But see, what's funny is like, I think we talked about it. We were talking about 3s and 2s, something like that. And it's like the object is to put the ball in the hoop. That's literally basketball. Just get the ball in the hoopy thing. You can do all the shaking and spin and drink. He don't do none of that. He goes like this and ball above the rim. Let it flip right over, and that's literally basketball.
Right, but I'm saying that's a skill. Like, that's a skill that not many people have, like that touch.
Well, yes, but Embiid kind of has it a little bit, but he's a little bit more, I don't want to say swaggy with it. Like, his looks different than his. Like, they're both big bodies that get to the hoop and get to the rim pretty easily.
So Embiid looks like a point guard that's in a center's body.
Kinda. He's like a bigger Giannis. Like,
he shoot fadeaways like Kobe tried
to.
Like,
he's shooting 3s and Jokic shoots 3s too.
Yeah, but Jokic is a set shot.
Lord have mercy. Like, I seen them 3s he made against Lakers. It's like,
yeah, that's how he shoots.
That's insane.
And you can't block it because he shoots it from behind his head.
Some of them shots you go, what?
That 1-3 against Anthony Davis where he turned around and spun and at the end of the shot clock or whatever. It's like, how does that go in?
I fell.
I think this is just personal opinion, and we'll see what Miami does, but I think that's where the Lakers and Suns went wrong. They're chasing Jamal Murray over the screen. I think you just have to go under on you sink on Jokic, go under every single time, and if they continue to make that 3, it is what it is. You're only going to shoot 40-45% on that shot. Why would you rather give up a layup or free throws or Jokic in the lane instead of that? You have to force the worst shot. What to me is that
why Monty Williams got fired.
I mean, like,
he doesn't make adjustments
because otherwise you go under. You're chasing Murray. He's either going to the lane, making a layup, giving it back to Jokic for a jumper, or someone's in the corner wide open. You just can't. you can't afford to give up the easier shot trying to prevent, like, to me, and I understand in the NBA the mentality is don't ever go under the screen, get a hand up. But certain guys, Jamal Murray is not Steph Curry. He's a very good player who can
microwave.
shoot.
If he's hot, he's
right.
Hot.
But he's not. He's still not Steph Curry.
No,
he's not going to make 10 threes in a game.
No.
You have to force him to shoot 15, 20 threes in a game because that's not their offense. To me, I think that's how you beat them.
Let's do this top 10 and go home. You guys ready? You ready, George?
Salute.
That's your cue to say yes.
Am I supposed to do this?
Something. We are doing top 10 emojis to us on the Sneaker Podcast.
Top 10
You know why we're doing it? Because guess what? All these companies that post shoes, they'll put the eyeballs or the flames or the... That's how we tie it into sneakers, right?
Fam, you know what? Never mind. You know what?
I know what you're going to say.
Hold on. Nice kicks. Posting a picture of random sneakers and saying if you wear one of these sneakers, you gain all the knowledge of this person. Which one would you wear is insane. Now hold on, that's insane. But looking at the people in there commenting is even crazier. Grown men in there like, ooh, I don't know, something telling me to pick the Yeezys, but most likely the Pharrell because Pharrell has a gain of knowledge. Man, shut up. Weird. I'm not even going to say the name of the person that you know I'm talking about, but fam, stop it. Should nobody be on there like, I don't know, man. Partly I want to pick Yeezy, but Jordan is Jordan, you know. If you gain Jordan basketball, shut up. Now, y'all need to grow up.
Yeah, if you get Jordan, you get a gambling problem.
Yeah. Ex-wives and stuff. All right, let's do this.
And sons with nasty beards.
Fam, what's up with your man, Scottie Pippen?
That's your man.
No, that's your man.
That's your man.
No, that's
all
your
them
man.
shoes come
that's
out.
your man.
All them shoes come out. You like, I like Scottie Pippen, huh?
That's your man.
That's your man.
Your man is out of control, huh? I don't know what Jordan. You know what, Jordan? You know what it is? You know what's funny is? I watched The Last Dance again, right? And they talked about that Scottie Pippen contract, right? You know what? Jordan had to have done something like behind the scenes and told the Bulls, like, yo, don't give him a better contract. Only give him this. Like, he had to do something because Scottie Pippen has lost his mind. Now, look, granted, I do know Michael Jordan's son is messing around with his ex-wife. That'd put me in a little frenzy too, but that wouldn't put me in a frenzy to go on social media and do interviews about Jordan. I'd go kick Marcus Jordan's that's what I will go do. That's a kid to me. I go whoop his
meet him
like
in Temecula.
You ain't getting no more trophy rooms.
Fam, if I'm Scottie Pippen,
me in Temecula.
Fam, if I'm Scottie Pippen, I'm beating up Marcus Jordan. I'm not going on video talking about Michael Jordan was a horrible player before he got to the Bulls. Huh? Scottie Pippen wasn't even that good until like 89 maybe, 88 maybe. He was aight. Jordan was a Rookie of the Year and All-NBA. What's he talking about?
They saw his stats like the year before Pippen came. He averaged like 32. Like,
fam,
and that's in a day when nobody really averaged over 30.
Go put hands on Marcus Jordan. It'll make you feel so much better. No joke. I guarantee it would take the weight of the world off of Scottie Pippen's dreadlocks and his nose, dude. Off of it. To Michael Jordan, I mean, shut up. Like,
the weight of the world.
Well, air more up tempo like this. Air more up tempo. Anybody wearing no Pippins? Them doing down here.
Stock emoji down.
Them doing just haters. All right, who wants to go
That's
first?
Your man's up.
Who wants to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, you want to go first? You sure?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. You got to send me your list too. Both of y'all got to send them to me. All right, Andy.
Would you like it in emoji form?
Yes, I do want them in emojis. Top 10 emojis to us. Let's go.
Okay, number 10. This is a newer one that I just started sending, and I love it. It's like the vibrating headman one. It's like got the microwaves by him. He's like this. He's got his mouth open.
That's too soon.
That's why it's at 10.
Oh, okay, fine.
To me, that's Shook Ones Parts 3. That's what that means.
Fam, I didn't know that vibrating head one exists.
I didn't either. I just randomly saw it.
It's new on the new update.
But why is he vibrating?
He's shook.
Is that what it is?
It has to be.
That's fire.
Yeah, but his head is at an angle.
It doesn't matter. He's shook.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
He heard some news that made him like.
Wait, no, I thought shook was the one when your eyes are swirly.
Huh? I think that's drunk.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
See, we don't know what these mean.
We can get an Apple person in here.
You making stuff up.
All right, number 9. The Shaka.
Oh, okay.
I don't
is
say
that what that's called?
Yeah.
I thought that was Hang 10.
Yeah, it's a Shaka, bro.
Oh, okay.
But yes, Hang 10.
10, bro.
Yeah,
oh,
that too.
Okay.
Because I like that one because
everybody better have the same number 1, by the way.
Nope.
Yeah.
That one's better because like usually I say that if someone said, okay, we're doing this, instead of doing a thumbs up, you just like that. Because I think a thumbs up is very condescending.
What I have number 2,
no,
you
like the
definitely
emoji
won't have on
up.
your list, but you better have number 1.
Hold on. Why do you think thumbs up is condescending?
Because when girls send that shit, you know
I mean,
they're
he's
mad.
just reading it like a jerk. He's reading it like somebody sending it like a jerk. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, thanks.
See,
and I don't even know if it has anything to do with anything with Trump or anything, because his every picture he's like this. It's like,
oh, see, yeah, you look at emojis differently.
Everyone does, right? All right, number 8. It's the melting head one, where he's like.
I don't use any of these ones you use.
Listen, I have a lot of different group threads with a lot of different types of people. So
hold on, what does melting head mean?
To me, that's like, oh shit, like I was supposed to get up early for work, drank too much last night, I'm trying to get out of bed, like I fucked up, like
that's what that means?
That's how I
Which one?
The melting head, where it's like half liquid, half head.
Oh yeah, it's just gotta be like, you know.
But why
like,
is he smiling?
Stupid shit happening, I'm over it or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, yep, I fucked up this and like
see, I thought it was like if you get into an argument with somebody and
like
you're
your
completely wrong.
Yeah.
And you're just arguing like, no. Then you come to find out you're completely wrong and you put the melting head like.
I don't think so. I think it's when you're at your wit's end.
It could be any of that.
Like you're over it. You like it's the last thing I'm here.
Wit's end.
Yeah.
I don't think we know what any of these means. So that's what makes these awesome.
Yeah.
Emojis are awesome.
Number 7, the one where the guy's like closing his eyes and he's like this and smoke's coming out like that's fire.
Oh wait, hold on. Which one? Not smoke coming down the nose, right? Or are you talking about? Hold on, I gotta put my phone out. No? There's a couple smoke ones.
I know. There's one where it's like I'm getting high, where it's just smoke all around. Here, I'll text it right to you.
We have to text to it. Oh, that one. Okay. Now, what does that one mean?
That's like, ooh, that's fire, or like, oh, damn. Like,
is that what that means?
That's how I view it.
How you view that, George?
Which one?
The one he just texted to us.
Oh
no, he said it's he didn't send it in a thread.
Smoking weed.
No, the smoking weed ones where they got smoke all around them.
No, that's steam.
What?
Yeah, he's in a sauna microphone. That's a sauna.
You talking about the one we blowing smoke out? That's smoking weed.
No.
This one?
The one he's talking about.
No.
The one I just sent you, Greg, that's smoking weed.
This is smoke. I thought that was Santa Claus.
What?
What the heck is this?
What emojis are y'all talking about?
Send it to the thread, Andy.
That's not smoking weed. The other one is. To me.
Who smokes weed in here?
I thought he
Not
was.
me.
I do.
I used to.
I send that one when I send to my
I used
friends.
to when I was a child.
I mean, I guess.
Don't arrest my mom. Not like a child. All right, you know.
I mean, I thought that was. I don't know. I thought that was like in a phone party. What? I ain't never even seen that one. Go ahead. What,
so number 7 to me, that's like, oh damn, that's fire.
Okay, I've seen it used like that before.
Okay. Number 6. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie, and it's the eyes looking emoji. Nice Kick's favorite.
See, I don't got that on mine.
Oh, the 2 big eyes?
Nah, I should have that on mine.
You gotta respect the classics.
See, mine are more like personal to me, I guess.
Well, no, I send that all the time. I don't send it in the thread a lot because I know it's.
I send the eyes too. I do that too, but I send the eyes in like DMs, like when people send like picture of a shoe or something. I put the eye or something.
So I'll send it like if I see like like a rumor about a movie, like I'll send it to my buddy with the eye thing, like, hey, look at this.
Oh man, this is a little hard now.
I told you it's hard. Number 5. I'm going with the fire flame emoji.
Too low.
I don't know. It gets overused though.
Too low.
Everything can't be fire.
Damn, I forgot to put that on my list. What? I gotta
reevaluate. Your list is invalid.
I gotta reevaluate.
You talking about what should be number 1? Your list is invalid.
Nah,
but
number 1 is pretty clear.
If you look at my top 5, they're all like that level. So it's
okay.
So number 5 was the fire flames. Number 4, it's a newer one, but
salute has to be in there. Now, If it would have been in your bottom 5, I wouldn't have been mad at you either. Only because I don't understand why he got half a head.
That's what makes it even better. I don't know why, but it makes it better.
It does, but why did they? It's the only emoji with half a head.
I know.
Besides the melting one.
And I think that's what makes it so good, because it's so different. And you can send that for so many different reasons.
So many reasons. Cats be sending like what they wore today. It be trash. I just put the thing like that. Yeah. If it's fire, I do that too. Whack or that. I told y'all the secret. Listen to the pod. So.
Look, if your wife texts you, like, I forgot to tell you, get some milk while you're at the store, just
I'll
send that back. I got you. Grandma died? Oh, so sorry.
Yes, salute.
All right, number 3. This is probably my second most used emoji. It's the shrugging hands. Like,
wait a minute. What? Oh, with you though, a person one. Oh,
okay.
So,
the guy just shrugging.
I don't use that one.
I send that not anymore. All the time.
I used to. Not
it's
anymore.
Like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I haven't used that in a while.
Number 2, I'm going. Also another classic. The poop with eyes.
Oh, that's way too high.
What'd you say?
Poop is way too high.
You smoking. Dookie emoji is number 1 by far. It's not even close.
You smoking Sherm.
You're an actual bozo, duh.
Fam, it don't even look like Dookie. It's too smooth.
What are you talking?
And why he happy? Dookie ain't supposed to be happy.
That's why because it's an emoji. Is that supposed to be a real Dookie?
No way, Yeah, well, why would not?
You're an insane person. That's number 1 by far.
Fam, Dookie emoji should have had little tiny flies and little dots that trail like this behind it. That Dookie got a happy face. Dude, he look like yogurt.
That's why it's so fire.
Because Dookie is probably happy when it goes in the toilet. It's out. It's out from your insides.
Dookie way too high, dude.
Nope.
Way too high.
We're going to ask the fans.
You're going to look on my list. You're going to be shocked where Dookie is.
Number 1 is crying face emoji. I mean, it's the GOAT.
Oh, no. Crying face laughing, right?
Yeah.
With the 2 tears, right? Okay.
That's the GOAT.
I ain't mad at it. Okay.
You could send that. It's basically the next generation of LOL.
I feel that way about that one and what's the other one you said? There's another one.
Thumbs up, Shaka?
No. Maybe you didn't say it. I don't know.
Well, we talked about a few other ones.
I don't know. Nah, poop, no way.
Crying face laughter emoji is.
Ding-dongs,
it's probably the most used emoji by anyone. 100%. Overall.
100%.
And I send the classic one. I don't send the one where the guy his head's like this.
No, I don't do any ones. I do the same one.
Yep.
And I don't use the one where it look like the long tears. I only use that when like I'm texting my wife, seeing the picture of my kids when they were like babies, and I'm like, like that's all that. Oh, like that's when I use those.
Yeah.
Ones. Not the 2-tier one like that.
2-tier one is basically LOL.
It's exactly what it is. George, you going now? You want me to go?
I don't care.
I'll go.
Wait, did you finish your list?
Yeah, you done?
No, I just put fire in and took something out. I can't believe I didn't have fire in. Fire is in the top 6.
Number 10. Number 10. Top 6.
So it's 6.
He's smoking, huh? Number 10. The poop emoji.
Your list isn't even going to make any sense. So, I mean,
I don't use the poop emoji. Ever.
It doesn't matter. It's iconic. It's the most iconic emoji by far.
No, I did emojis that I use on a regular basis.
That's fine.
Okay, I don't use the poop one ever. That poop one is lame. Huh? Now, when it first came out, when it was first introduced to the streets, it was fire.
It's literally on television and everywhere. What
they
are you
have
talking
plushes
about?
Of it.
Bruh,
exactly. What's wrong with you?
They got plushes of all emojis.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
they don't got the salute one. They don't got the shook ones part 3.
That's 2024 pillows. Huh? Fam, the poop one got like actual character. He's happy. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, because he's out of your bowels. He's happy.
No, and he's way too smooth. Like he like smooth.
Maybe you need to see a doctor.
No, he's way too smooth. Number 9, I got number 9.
Right, he is Captain Smooth.
Number 9.
Number 1.
Now number 9, I got the pause button. All right. Now
it's too low.
I originally had the shadow head that got the yelling because like I use that a lot when it's like, listen here, mother effer. Like you use that.
It's not a bad idea, but it's not top 10.
I had it, but I switched it for the pause one when y'all brought it up because I didn't have pause one on mine. I forgot.
I didn't put it on mine because
he started pause. He got it at number 9. No, you didn't. I did.
I started the pause button.
Wrong.
No,
number 8.
Toshiba started the pause button.
Okay. Number 8. I got that one. Now look, let me tell you what makes emojis magical.
You about to take credit for slapped in half next.
Let me tell you
look at you.
Oh my God.
Now I didn't come up with slapped in 3 halves and quarters and all that, but slapped in half in your office.
No, I came up with it in your office. Yes. That's 1,000,000% facts.
Y'all gonna have to fight over this. Like
1,000,000%.
y'all gotta get the boxing
facts.
gloves out and like gotta settle this. Gotta take it outside.
COVID did something to your memory.
No.
Both of your
Anybody, if COVID did anybody memory is yours.
Nope.
Number 8.
My memory was bad before COVID. Now it reversed.
Let me tell you something. Like I said, what make emojis great, they don't got noses, they ain't got ears, nothing. It's really hard to make these faces. I got the one where the eyes and just the mouth like this. It's just a straight cross mouth, just the eyes like that. I said it to my wife when she says like, you spent 2,000 at Nike.
Why you don't send a smush face?
When she says you spent 2,000 at Nike.
So you just silent.
And I just send that mouth like this, like.
I use those all the time. The closed eye one and the other one.
Let me see.
You should just send the upside down one. Huh? That's
I send that one too a lot.
Nah, the upside down one, she'll get mad.
That one's like that one's a little too happy. That one's a little too happy.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I just sent it in the thread to you guys. If you send something like when it's a serious topic and you send something like that joking around, then you can start a fight when you get home. No, you gotta be careful with that. I just send the one with like it's sort of like
yeah,
like,
you silent.
Number 7, I got thumbs up and thumbs down. Now that's using 2, but I got both. And I got both of those only because when they let you do that in the text thread to like a specific message, that changed the game.
Yeah.
To me. All right. Now those are very classic and pretty much old, especially if you were on Facebook back in the day. So a thumbs up, thumbs down, maybe whatever. But thumbs down, it took a while for that to come around. Well, was thumbs down always emoji?
No.
It wasn't. All right. Then that came around, changed the game. Number 6, now this is more personal for me. I got the red heart, the blue heart, and the purple heart. I use the red heart for my wife. I use the purple heart for my daughter, and I use the blue heart for me and my sons. Like, that's just, and when I argue about the Dodgers, or when the Dodgers do something good, I use the blue heart. And we talk about the neighborhood, I use the blue heart as well.
And when they lose, use the black heart.
Number 5.
Or the broken heart.
I got the salute one. All right. The salute one, that right there.
Rookie of the year.
Fam.
Rookie of the year.
Salute one is slowly making his way up.
Rookie of the year.
That salute one is fire, though. Now, I've done everything in my power to try to reverse them. Like, I wanted to try to put 2 of them together. So, like,
double salute?
Yeah, now, see, I may be able to reverse it in the computer and flip it in the art program and then put them combined and make one, but he'll be like this, so I can't do that. But the fact, and I thought about cutting in half another emoji face and then combining it with that.
You just flipped the first one.
No, I want a whole face.
Yes, so you flip the first one around.
Yeah, you flip one around and then
You're not gonna have 2 hands like this.
Yeah, you would, because you flip the whole emoji around. If you got an emoji like this and you turn them, he just faced the other way, and you combine 2. It's the same thing.
It's still a whole face though.
But he like this though.
So
a
what?
double salute?
Fam, I don't know what that means. I ain't sending that out.
Use the other half of somebody else's face.
That's what you just said.
You listening?
No.
COVID brain over.
Number 4, I got that one. I don't know what you want to call it. That one where it's like, where it's like, I don't know how to do it. Where you like.
Wait, what? Send it in the thread.
Damn, what is wrong with you, bro?
It's that look like okay, like stupid. Like, hold on, let me send it to you.
That's what smush face is, basically.
Look at Ricardo in here.
Nah, he's
saying
like,
the new shook one's number 1.
The new shook ones. I got this one. That one right there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a disappointed face.
Is disappointment? He got no. That's not disappointing.
This is
Yes, it is.
This is like
no disappointing is this.
no. This is like
that's
oh,
disappointing.
This is like
This
come on, man. Like,
This is disappointing when you say something that's stupid. He put that face.
No. This face is like Magic Johnson saying the Nuggets in the Heat in the championship.
Yeah, you disappointed in him.
No, disappointed face is the one where he's like,
I'm not talking about when you disappointed in your kids or your wife or something. No, not you're disappointed. You're disappointed at somebody.
But I don't view that as disappointment. I view that as like, man, you stupid. Like, what? Like,
Yeah, you disappointed in their behavior.
Man, see, we look at emojis way different. Number 3.
The other one is the one you talking about when Magic Johnson say something. They got that lip, the lip out.
Not
Yes,
that
it
one.
is.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
Because that's the one like this.
One. Magic Johnson one is like this. That one that's like to the side.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I'm not
what
talking about that one.
No. I understand you're not talking about that one. I'm saying when Magic Johnson says something, that's the emoji you use, not this one.
I use I use that emoji when somebody say a joke that you said and it make the crowd go crazy. You be like, what?
yeah.
Same difference.
Nah.
What's the
Number
difference?
3. I'm glad you call it smush face. Gotta come in with what's called smush face, where it's like that.
That's what we've been calling it since the very beginning.
I forgot. All right, where you just like
1 line, 2 lines, and a third line.
when somebody says
all
that's
lines.
stupid. When George says he came up with using the pause button.
Yes, both of those things. That and slapped in half. Facts. Both.
No.
1,000%.
Slapped in 3/4 and all the other extended versions of it?
No.
100%. But slapped in half?
No.
That was me.
No, it wasn't.
100%
it was me. And pause button was me. Period.
What?
Facts.
So I came up with nothing.
2 things.
That's
what you mean you came up with nothing?
I'm an innovator. That's impossible.
Yeah. You picked 2 things and said I came up with nothing.
Nike, pay attention.
Facts. Number 2, I got the LOL, the OG crying one. I mean, come on. If you don't got that in your top 3, you're a weird person. Number 1, I got the flame emoji. The flame emoji is the flame emoji. Fire. The food is fire. When you send Taco Boys, fire. When you send, yo, look what I cooked up, fire. Look at these sneakers, fire. Look at this whip, fire. Look at this hat, fire.
I knew my number 2 he wouldn't have on
Look
his
at
list.
this fit,
I'm surprised he
fire.
didn't have it.
The flame emoji is like the universal one in under comments. Somebody post a sneaker pic, fire.
It's not over Dookie, though. It's not even close.
No.
It's not even close.
When do you send Dookie?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking, when do you send Dookie?
When do I send Dookie?
Yeah, when? I don't. When do you
I
send
have
Dookie?
no idea. It's
Because
the most
it
iconic
doesn't-
emoji, period.
No, it's
Again,
not.
you
The
made
most
your
iconic
list.
is the LOL.
You made your
period.
list based on what you be sending the stuff. I made my list based on iconic emojis.
If you're gonna say iconic, it's not the most iconic.
Yes,
the
it
most
is.
iconic is the LOL crying laughing.
No, it's
That's
not.
the most
Dookie
iconic.
is over that.
No, LOL one.
smoking.
LOL1's the OG.
Dookie is
How about
over
Dookie?
all emojis. Now, fire, you have an argument with fire. That might be number 2.
Flame, and not fire, because there's a campfire too.
if you don't
Be
stop-
careful with your fires.
If
It
you
gotta be a
type
single
fire
flame.
in your phone, what pops up? The fire emoji.
Nope, campfire.
Yes, no, it doesn't.
me
Type
see.
fire in. I'm an expert. I know everything. I created pause button and I created slapped in half. I know things.
I created this Twitter.
I'll slap you in half. Say your top 10.
Honorable mention, picture of the sack with a $sign on it, the things we'll never get for being on this podcast. Honorable mention.
We'll never use it.
Second, I use it all the time.
Yeah, not talking about us though.
Yeah, you said it to car people.
Second honorable mention emoji, we don't really ever use it, but it's hilarious. Easter Island face. What is the point of that?
Oh, what?
Why do we need Easter Island head?
Oh, that's from
emoji?
Scottie Pippen. I use that when I talk about Scottie Pippen. I do. I honestly do. When somebody's talking about Scottie Pippen, I start sending that Easter emoji one.
Now, if you said put the one where the head is yelling instead of Easter Island head, okay, I'm fine with it. But Easter Island deserves some recognition. All right, it has no business being on this phone, but still
It got
funny.
no business being an honorable mention. No.
That's honorable mention.
On your list.
That's why it's honorable mention. Number 10 is 2 things: chart going up and chart going down.
Look at this card guy over here.
Oh my God.
It has nothing to do with cards. Anytime you're something going up, like somebody going crazy, you going up.
No,
Ricardo, like
nobody
in the
ever
thread
used
when
that,
I use that. Yep, I use it. What are you talking about? Nobody ever
I
used it.
feel like
use
I
it.
rarely see you use that in a thing, dude.
He does.
Are you
It's
okay?
always with cards.
Let me tell you why I don't like those, though.
Has nothing
Because
to do with
one should be
cards.
green. One should be green and one should be red. The one is blue and one is red. I don't like that.
That's financial
No,
markets.
that's fine, but one should be green. I prefer if it was green. The one going up should be green.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't, but that to me, green one looks better.
Are you okay?
What else you got? That's your number 10?
Number 10.
That's lame. The honorable mention? Lame.
Number 10's an honorable mention, huh?
I know. I'm saying that should have been an honorable mention.
No, it shouldn't. That's how much it's used. Things going up on Tuesday, going down on a Wednesday.
Yes, McConan.
Number 9. Number 9, rocket emoji. Use
that's
that.
one of your
I use
favorites,
that
yeah.
maybe more than any other emoji besides fire and laughing face.
Yeah,
Number 8.
You use the rocket one wrong, though, sometimes.
No, I don't.
You just be randomly sending that rocket sometimes.
That's why it's funny. You're laughing about it right now. What are you talking about?
Because your argument for it is like...
It's not an argument for it. It's just a stupid emoji. What are you talking about? That's the whole point. Send me off Earth. Send this argument off Earth. I don't care. Huh?
I forgot what we were talking about in the third. That stupid rocket. I was like...
There was a time recently I said that too. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm not responding, stupid rocket. I only send the rocket to talk about takeoff. That's the only time I use
Rocket going up. Huh? You laughing about it the whole time in here. Wonder why I put it on the list.
Because every time I see it, I'll be like, yo, what's up, man? I was sick of this stupid rocket, man. You said this rocket one more time.
Number 8, alert emoji. When you light the lamp in a hockey match, but unrelated to hockey.
Like the police siren?
The alert. It ain't no police siren, man. What's wrong with you?
Man,
It's an alert emoji.
yeah, it's restock alert.
Yes. You would equate it to sneakers.
Yours is off to a rough start, buddy. You got stock market.
Smoking ding
stock
dongs.
market.
You smoking ding dings. You had Dookie 10, or the most iconic emoji of all time. You had 10. Number 7, chef. Cooking. Number 7. By far.
He got Chef Curry on his list.
Yeah. If you cooking, you a chef. The chef emoji. Number 7. Number 6, fire emoji. My apologies.
Way too low.
My apologies for not having it on the list.
You smoking way too low. You just said it's just as iconic as the flame one or whatever. Way too low.
Yeah, but I got better ones. You're already not gonna agree with number 2, so I don't care though. That's the thing.
Oh my god.
Number 5, pause button. I came up with the pause button for saying pause. Me, George Martin.
If you say so.
I did.
If you say so.
Yes, we can rewind the tapes.
Yeah, rewind life. We talking about 7, 8 years.
Rewind life. No longer than that. 10 probably.
Right ahead.
You know what? I can search the text and see who sent it first.
You can't. That thread ain't that long.
No, at least who's
if
the
you
first
don't
one
ever
in the
delete
text.
your history.
I don't ever.
Don't they delete it when you get new phones? Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Depends how you back up your thing. See, Greg's worried about it now. He's
I
concerned.
ain't worried about nothing. I know. I bet you gonna say you smoking Sherm too.
Mine goes back.
Fam, smoking Sherm is from like 1987. You talking about smoking Sherm?
I'm talking about using it on a regular basis though. I use it every day.
Man, if you don't
sentence.
stop.
The cat was smoking Sherm.
Yes, people said smoking Sherm. Yeah, you reading cat that. Teaching Cortez how to read. Your sentence in your book was the cat.
If one cat smoking Sherm, a dog smoking Sherm.
Cats was saying smoking Sherm in middle school and high school in California.
Because they were. Because they actually were smoking.
That's angel dust, Holmes.
Oh, shit.
Number 5, pause button. Number 4, smush face. We used to send that for everything. We don't send it as much as we used to.
We really don't send it as
Smush
much
face.
as we used to.
Number 3, salute. Because salute basically can be used for anything. It is a universal response.
What year did it come out?
Last year.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Just
last
yeah, I was gonna say probably this year, the latest update.
They should have.
Or maybe it was last
They
year.
should have It should let when you hold it and you could pick Army hat, Air Force hat, Marine hat, or something. That would have been fire. Then a Marine could have used it, an Army cat, police captain like this, fire chief, like anybody could use it.
Man, they're about to start culture wars with that, with emojis like that.
Number 2, one that Gregory will never agree with, but I don't care. The middle finger emoji. Because when they added middle finger, people went ham.
They went ham
crazy.
that
Everybody
month.
was like, let's go.
Yeah, for that month.
Middle finger emoji.
How often do you use middle finger?
Never.
Listen, it's funnier just to say F you.
You know
No,
what?
it's not funny to say that.
You know
it's
the problem
funnier
is?
to put one of the face emojis. That means
This is
F
how
you, basically.
How do you do middle finger?
I don't.
No, but how would you? You do it with the thumb?
I would go like
He
this.
said he didn't remember how to do it the other day.
And look, I do it like this. I think in the emoji form it doesn't look good because it's like the back of the hand.
Dude, I haven't done a middle finger. This is my first time doing a middle finger, no joke, in about 30 years. Huh? I cannot remember the last time I did a middle finger. I think one time in the club, like probably before I got married, Willis was way across the club, and I saw him looking, and I was like, just to see if he could see me, and he couldn't see me. Middle finger.
Then someone else saw
Yeah,
you.
My hands don't even operate that way anymore. Once I broke my hand, I can't do. Look at that. I can't do that.
Yeah, NWA came on and you were like,
I lost my knuckles. I don't have my knuckle there anymore after I broke my hand, so when I do it hurts. Middle finger way too high. When did you use the middle finger?
You smoking. Not as much anymore, but that's not the point. The point is, I didn't make my list based on when I'm sending it. I made the list based on
When
iconic
you send
emojis.
this and I send this, he says middle finger. He says, see you at 3.
You probably...
he uses
probably right.
I know he uses middle finger emojis when he tweets about the Dodgers.
Nah, I just spell it out.
Sometimes it's just like 18,000 middle
Number
fingers.
1, I already said.
Elon Musk buying Twitter was the greatest thing for you.
Dookie
joke,
emoji.
Because you used to get banned on Twitter like 8
I
weeks.
just got
now.
banned
That's
for a
true.
whole week last week. What are you talking about?
Bam, you're out of control. All right.
I was banned for an entire week.
Why? 'Cause
Only
you-
one of my accounts, though.
Because you say you killed Dave Roberts or something?
No.
Then what?
The Major League Umpire Association of America. The Dodgeball Association, the American Dodgeball Association of America. Huh?
What's number one?
I just told you.
What was that?
Dookie emoji, huh? By far.
By far is insane.
Far. Literally, probably the most sold plush toys of any emoji.
Fam, we don't even know if that's true.
We don't know if anything we say is true.
I'm pretty confident if there was a plush emoji thing, the Laffy LOL one is the number one.
There is one.
Yeah, I know that. I'm saying if there was a rank of sales in emoji, I'm pretty confident LOL tier one is number one.
Dookie is number one. I just said it is.
No, the LOL with the 2 tiers is number one.
Dookie is.
I've never went to nobody's house and they had the Dookie one. Actually, I have. But they also had the LOL one as well. Now, if you say 1A and 2A, all right. Or 1A and 1B, cool. George, anything else?
Hold on, I'm pulling up the list right now.
There's no such list.
No, top most used emojis.
Look it up. What's it say?
Number 1, laughing face.
Okay, what's number
2? Just a red heart.
Okay.
Number 3, laughing face but on the side.
Mm.
Then thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Loudly crying, like tears of...
See, I use that as like, my kid.
Emoji is stupid.
Prayer hands.
So is that prayer hands? Because
no one knows, it might be 2 high fives.
Yeah,
we
they
have no
said it was
idea.
2 high five, but I prefer to look at it as prayer hands.
And the next 3 are all like...
Of course you do.
It's because you're saying it to girls, like kissing, the hearts around it, heart eyes, like the cutesy one, party popper.
Party popper?
Yeah, like the happy birthday, like
pill popper.
Man.
And the gun used to be up there until they got rid of it for that squirt gun.
Oh, there's fire, face palm,
and the other one,
shrug,
tornado,
face palm. Who uses the tornado? Face palm.
Wait, can we talk about some of these funny ones? That mousetrap is the funniest.
That mouse with the cheese in the box.
I don't know why would you ever use that.
When I started sending that just to send it, I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, what were they like? Oh, what if somebody needed to put a mousetrap? I'm like, that joy kills me.
That was a mousetrap from 1853.
I wonder if a mouse falls for that now.
That's Tom and Jerry mousetraps.
Yeah, because mouse, they don't even eat cheese. Don't they eat peanut butter? I remember we had a mouse in our house in Oregon, and my dad put peanut butter on it, and
we always use peanut butter.
Yeah. Anyways, stupid podcast.
The Chiefs and Bills are in an arms race for DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, they each put their arm out there to see who's longer.
Yeah, they went like this.
I would probably say the Bills need him. Not get nothing in a trade for Hopkins.
Clearly, KC don't need him because they win it anyway. They didn't win it regardless.
I just don't get how you can. Even if it was like cool, it wasn't what you wanted.
Get a 6-round pick.
Give me three 6-round picks or something. Like
it's not even so much that the fact that they are willing to eat $24 million just to get rid of the guy.
Didn't have to do it
Man, what?
Crazy.
You saved $8 million on your cap to have to still spend 24.
Insane.
Bidwell needs to fire the team.
The
local team needs to go to somebody else and go Lions.
Go Lions. You sound like Simple. Simple's a Buck fan. Yes, you talking to the microphone. Anything to say? Anybody?
No, man. Appreciate
the podcast. That's Sneak This.
Pow, pow, pow.